Hello, my people. Long time. Hope everybody do fine. Hope you having a splendid weekend.
They stay around building the system.
Yes, it's always good to be around, right? Yes, Mustafa Kane, how are you, man? Alton. Yes, in zones they scored 2 goals today. Yes, so very soon we'll count clear analysis, of the game. We're all happy, we're excited. Always we will continue to play. We want the best for Sierra Leone, and we see a very good outing today. It was a fantastic encounter against the Cape Verde. And we don't say we see big room for improvement, and very soon, we could begin see development at the highest level of football in the country. Yes, come on board. Very soon we go add Paul Parker, Alibita, and Desmond Payne. We talk about, we get a stronger agenda today to be discussed. But I think, say, the game against Cape Verde will dominate because we see positive, we see a lot of positive. We are positive thinkers, so we always want to see positive. When we continue to grow, develop, transform, we are all happy and excited and want to be part of development. So we will talk more about the game today. The formation, the preparation, the determination from the boys, and the commitment, the aggressivity. We see a lot of positive things today. Very soon we will start for talk, about meanwhile, just text or any question we get for now until we get the other guys them. Within, you have for now from we subsequent programs. Ibrahim Kadbo, how are you, man? Good to see you again today. Memona Bangua, what make you happy? Tell me what make you happy. You happy about the result or about the performance? Mohamed Bangua Bari, the best player of all time. Mr. Paul Parker, how are you, man? Happy weekend to you and the family. You mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I say, hope you had a splendid weekend.
Yeah. The weekend is nice. Just the weather now, we have the steam now. But I guess you used to now from your own side and that.
No, from your own side.
We say we have the and bake in the heat.
From your own side, we're not used to it. It's unbelievable. It's twice hotter than Sierra Leone right now.
Correct. Yeah. The weather is really, really warm.
Yeah, but it's all good.
It's about time we take global warming seriously now.
yeah. But we enjoy them. I enjoy them so far because you have a choice. If you don't let the sun roast you, stay indoors.
We don't use to salon weather. It's okay, no problem.
Where you go salon now, where the salon, where the other hot, you go inside on a trouble. You cannot do on a trouble. So
yes.
Yeah, now we get options. So
yeah, correct.
Anyways, it's good to see you again. It's Thank always you. Football will always bring we together. For me, and the beauty of the game. Anytime Sierra Leone play, when it's positive, everybody's smiling and happy. You see most of the comments, the guys in the comment section, they vent out their satisfaction on the performance of the boys, the performance of the team. So you see, this is that we want for see. We want for happy. We are obviously we're forever be fan of Sierra Leone football and with national teams, obviously to be present.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good performance. I just listened to the boys and the coaching interview. We didn't talk say. It's very positive. First, I want to give the coach credit. I think he's brave. He went for what he believed in. And I think we share in the boys there as well. We played very good football, Credit to Coach Sapa and him boys, good preparation. He says it okay, 2 months together with the boys. You see the results, good game plan. They were very positive mentality, positive attacking football. where they bring out the best of the quality in the players that will get. I think we play to our strength, that will compensate for weaknesses. We not sit down, they defend 90 minutes. We went at it. We proved, say yes, we get the quality for Douane. And I'm so impressed with the likes of Prince Barry and, of course, the goal scorer, Ali Conte, Nzonzi, who scored the 2 goals. You just see the boys were really getting freedom for go forward and play. So, yeah, a lot of positive to take from this game, against the Cape Verdean side, where I say not to being really a threat to it, But all the same, you beat waiting there in front of you. So it was good performance, yeah.
Yeah, but it's always good for see then kind. Outstanding performance from our boys,
Yeah.
our always boys.
It was convincing. It was convincing all around. It was good. Yeah.
Okay, so so you allow start right away with the game plan, or wait for Desmond and Alibita to come in and we start. So
well, I don't know if I think the way we'll talk about, because obviously the game we watch them from a different camera angle. Of course, we will analyze the game. We're talking at the background. Say we need to talk about a lot of other technical stuff then, but maybe we'll not go bother with viewers for that, because honestly, we just get 1 or 2, 3 hours for arrange everything for we get T-Boy in Marrakesh for let go do the game for we. Thanks to Ali Bita, of course, we do most of the work behind the scenes with the team na Morocco, but we got to see the game, better than maybe the radio commentary with the hopes in how we'll listen to. But when you see the pictures there, however it is, it's what's mentioning, say, these are, we get social media, a lot they make use of her. I think that's the most important thing I wanted to say, And we on this side watching, they always watch for other stuff, then the technical stuff, the tactical stuff, the way they go on. But overall, yeah, we have to be positive, I think the boys, at the end of the day, like what you say, the boys brought out the best performance they could do under the circumstances. So, yeah, we celebrate and wait on Wednesday,
Yes. No, we always, you're in football, every time you do well, celebrate that moment there, because you're not there for last for long.
Correct.
After one day, you begin prepare for the next game.
Exactly. Okay. The other game, they can thick and fast.
Yeah.
Wednesday is not far away.
So after you 5-6 hours of celebration, you begin to think back for the next assignment. So that's how it works. Right. So you always get for.
I'll just say the coach they prepare already now for Wednesday, Seth, because after this game done, the way you gonna address you now, waiting the member now the next game with the camp, how waiting for prepare Sunday, waiting for prepare the boys on Monday, waiting at the training session, the high go for to have a compensate and prepare the players that we play longer or the players that we don't play shorter, for all Monday on the same wavelength for meet up Wednesday. So you're always busy with the next game immediately after the after the game we don't done. So there's not much time to celebrate as a coach.
Okay, so for moviers, the side, una say be part of the the match analysis, and una say obviously una know about football, una they follow football for that much, so technically una incline, una know the tactical areas of the game. Waiting work well today and waiting we need for fixed immediately for Wednesday, but not just that the not gear and holistic view of the preparation process from where Zappa pick up the team and he invite 50 players, then a short list until he get the last 23 we go Morocco, for play the game today. Yes, looking at the team organization, team structure, team chemistry, I think they do very, very well. The technical team do very well for put the squad together first. So putting the squad together from Freetown for reach to Morocco first, not start at that end day. What do you think?
Well, of course, with the list being come out, we question why so many players, because probably you don't get a vision or you don't get a picture of how many players you need or how many players we need in the country. But we're not trying to question what Zappa do, but apparently he had a plan behind everything we do. So he invite a lot of players, and then from those players, those 50 players, he weed around to the players the way he gets. I think he knew exactly what he wanted. I think he knows the players in and out. But it's also his mindset. What kind of football do I want to play? So maybe bring in players, if you say yes, maybe under other coach, maybe with the first team will get hard time for play because then they play a different style of football. But incident player and this will be core part of what he want to do. The likes of Prince Barry, the likes of Ali Conte, Saidou Mansare, of course, the home base at Okocha, Ali Fofana. So those boys really, they are about with the first team. They are not really regulars, but they are around the first team. So being around those boys, bringing on boys around, for 9 of them today, we start probably don't play with the national team on another level, on the A team, So I think it was a good thing. But I'm particularly pleased and proud of the way he handled himself, under all the circumstances, under all the difficulties, the training terrain. You got to pull the boys and go Kenema because he want a better pitch. He want a better for like able expressing methodology, why he want train and the kind of football we want to play. So it makes sense for Kelly Bobo and go Kenema, and he get the support of course, the support for do that. So credit to Usai, credit is due for take the boys and go applying, against difficult challenges we had. But when you look at the result today, you cannot help but admire the courage, not only the courage, but the sacrifices we don't make. And like I said, you always put team the way you beat in front of you. But with this team, you see there's something, there's a pattern. The boys are comfortable on the ball. When they get the ball and they try for play, they are not only looking for the difficult options, they are looking for the simple but efficient options. So what do I mean? Then they go from the goalkeeper, go to the defenders to the midfield to the attack. And when it's not possible in the season, they come back, can start the structure and set up. So I was so impressed. It is very unusual, but you see a home-based team, they play like this. But like I said, 2 months in, I think it's clear his handwork is clearly on the team because see exactly what you want to do. We didn't sit back and wait for the opponent. We went right after them. We press them high. What we need for press them, we press them. We can't sit down low in the mid block. What we need for play in the mid block for be organized. For close the channels and for make it difficult for the Cape Verdeans for let them go through. Like I said, the defense was building up.
Paul, I know. I'm not going to the game.
I know. I just talk.
I'm not going to the game very, very quick.
So it's really good that the coach, they see handwork on everything. The spirit. It was at the church line. Till he's going down. He was really engaged. So it's good. He made substitutions when he had to make them. So in all, I mean, I think there's an interview of him at the end of the game. We probably will get the soundbite. We will play. He said, we are not coming here. We're not care for come, we can't defend or waiting. And we prepare to go back on Wednesday for win the game. We can't defend because we win 2-0. We want to win the game on Wednesday and then we take on to Mali and then we qualify next year. I mean, if you look at the tempo we don't set now, I think you say, okay, let's see for the next game against Cape Verde, we cross them and then we prepare for Mali. We may facing the biggest challenge for us.
Okay, for me, I just want to walk through the preparation to this point where it is. We don't see the end product. The game today, everybody know, was exciting to watch. You know how to even take your eyes off the TV, even though, I mean, not to be the best quality way would anticipate forget, because we just watched the Liberia game against Senegal. We see a perfect view. You see the players, then teach everything you see. Then you come to your own game, as T-Boy of Sarah James said, they go the extra mile for system for bringing the game country. So we appreciate that, even though that could be difficult, for watch the game too. But now, talking about the preparation from the technical team and the whole organization, you remember the last time we talked about professionalizing the operations around the national team, right? So this is the key factor we need for the address most of the time, because now let me say, what do me understand? Because Mrs. I don't fall victim as well. The only time where I get the opportunity for coach with national team, when I be under 17, a whole committee, group, and invite me to a meeting, say I forgo all over the provinces, all over the country, for go pick players there for can represent the country, which is fair enough. I don't got no problem with that. Me, I always get problem with the time for the competition. If I get 1 month, I get 1 month and after I get 3 weeks, how you want me to do all these jobs? So I'm your question now. We they put straightly or my own advice what they put to the Football Association. Now, Kista don't do one. We don't get like maybe 6 or 8 different coaches. Then we don't come at the end of affairs. Then go all out for pick 50 players, 51 players, 55 in, because they want for every team or every team across the country or every region feel part of the national team. That takes time. Just imagine Zappa putting 50 players together, and it takes 2 weeks for cut down. If you don't get 25, 30 players, that 2 weeks there, by now, it's not a different result for City today. Yes, that's another time then I mean to think about as a professional. I start thinking of time. If me go put 50 players together, then I know say, yes, okay. Now make a bit of advice, say, at least if you are appoint coach, get 3 months, 6 months before competition, before you day. So if I know say Zappa now be supposed for take over the home base national team, and only for work for Cambo Eagles. When I tell them 6 months before, it follow the one no league. It watch all the players the way perform. So at the end of the day, as soon as your operation start, again, 30 players, 25 players will begin for work right away. You cannot get enough time to put the team together. But now if you go call on a 51 player, that means you're not sure. Anytime you call overload player, that means you're not sure. You want to see everybody back closer and all and all. But if you don't do that assignment they're doing, you watching all the games, then it's easier for you to come up with a small number of players you go for pay attention to. Mind you, the way the FA they function, they operate is so difficult as well. Because now they can put you, they pick you as head coach and then pick back home staff for you. Say they get used, 1 week, 2 weeks, where they get used to your assistant them or what you want for do. What are the job descriptions they will have for designates to most of their coaches, then they don't take you other 2 weeks out because you don't understand them. We normally share the same philosophy and ideology. So all this time we need for put them together because most times when they get very, very wrong from that side, you look at the other team, we watch, I tell you about Senegal and Mali. Them boys said they don't together for a very, very long time. So even when they play against Liberia today, you clearly say they don't together for a very long time. So now we for start this type of thing, not to wait 1 month game come, they kind of call coach, then they call other coach from upline, they call apostle, women know when they see, man, they can walk to me, how many you walk out? I never see you. Then you can now. Then I don't know what will they share. Yeah, football. You speak with one language.
Oh, well, you go see. Like, just take your bite there. You go see. Like what you say. We'll come to the part of the preparation where the target for talk. But the question of Zappa having an assistant where he go work with, we understand. I don't see it necessarily as a bad thing if the coach, because the FA job probably will advertise and say we want assistant coach for the national team and qualified candidates because me don't be part of the. No, but I just to say, I don't be part of the process of appointing or looking for an assistant coach where I apply for the job. I went for the interview. In fact, the coach tell me, say, apply for this job because me and you two they see the same side. So I applied. Okay, there was another reason why I cannot get the job, but that's something. But at least then call you, then give you a chance for go to the interview and express yourself, right? So you go be part of the process because the process was already there. So if you and the coach on a vision, let's say when I agree 80 or 90% of the time on everything where the coach they see, because the coach has to call the shot, he has to make decisions, but you also need a team around that, right? Because not all team the coach could see. And like I say, every coach need a successful team. One coach, even Guardiola, one of the best coach, probably who was the best coach in the world, whoever Conte or whoever you want to call, they need a team. And the backroom team are very, very, very important. So yeah, I wish they would make the operation different. Selection of players. But what I want to say again, Zappa probably got an insight. Yes, with the coach of Cambodia, who's maybe get an insight of the players and because he be the player around the country or around the teams around the country. Yeah. So the players and maybe inside out. Yeah. But again, what to make would be question 50 players, and like what you say, do you have time to read that number to the number of one the way you want? So you go cut down on the waste of time or whatever assessment you want to make inside 2 months. But luckily, we get 2 months for Duam. But again, I was waiting to make the question that the circumstances on the way them be the work. If there be league they organize or gala they organize, then you go 40 or 50 players after the gala, then you go say, okay, I want confirm something that of these players they want to know, want to see in training. I want to see in training, But to me, what to make would be worried now because maybe you don't put in there too big out. Way for narrow and down for bring them to who that you want. It will be very difficult without really upsetting the balance of what you want to do. I think that will be the try for talk, but if I remember well.
Yeah. So what I say, okay, the same way why they put my team together, okay, like able to know the characteristics of players. It's the same way I put my technical team together. Like I know the characteristics of every individual, what they're able to offer to me, in which role they're able to play for let me know get a proper team. So if I get a technical guy, at least 2, 3 months, 6 months, if we don't do together. Okay, if we don't work together, they exchange ideas, put pieces together. Like we talk about, we model a session plan. We say, okay, we'll look for a software, we'll go for design with software together, me and you, right? Yes. So we share. Then we'll get the next guy, we add them in, we share with them. So now we all don't know the format, we don't know what game models them exactly. So we don't know what you believe in, what you want to do. So all the extent, then that chemistry, that human connection get for day. Before everyone they can work together. So I need to work with somebody 1 week before or 2 weeks before for going to a game where I don't know what if I ask my assistant. What is he going to be doing? What do I get for accent? So you don't see. So now that means that time area I talk about. So that time they way because we don't do local. Maybe all the coaches the way they go national team, they all keep doing the same thing, calling 50 players, 45 players, and all. From 8, 10 years ago, we're still doing the same thing. It's a shortcut. I look for the shortcut. So for there, we advise Slaffer for waste all this time. If you know, say next year, we'll get computer next year, and this person now for appoint as coach. We appoint him today. So let's go throughout the league, get time, get in a folder, whatever, and then take names of all the players the way it would like for invite for make a own style. That means it gets enough time. Yeah, but if you 1 month before the competition and can't pick you, and then now you all say, oh, okay, I get for look for the same thing with the youth national team as well. The under 20, under 17, they do the same thing. So this has been for me not for the happy. So I don't ever see it. Yeah, I never see an American, I not see an Italy one day, the one call national team, they call 50 players. I never see that. That means you don't give the backroom staff enough chance for work. So majority advice say, give the coaches them enough time for work to go perform. Zappa get 2 months, within 2 months, we will for see what you do today. Imagine if you get 6 months.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
the players, to me, the evidence of that, which you just seen are the players, Prince Barry and Ali Kontowe scored the 2 goals. Exactly what he talk. Then talk say, the 2 months already together, and the result this. The boys are so proud because they don't need together for 2 months. Yeah. Prince Barry say, the 2 months already together, the sufferers over together, the train, we understand each other, we know each other again. I mean, he take the word right out of him out there. That's what you see. I mean, this is not me saying, it's the player saying it. So imagine, what they have gone through in the last 2 months, make them so strong, make them so understanding of each other and complimentary of each other. And you see the unity as well among them. You see the way they play, there's fluency, there's everything, there's a coordination, there's a feeling that these boys know each other. They are playing for each other, So, like I say, credit to Coach Zappa. I mean, when we get the 50 names out, we are like, whoa, what are we doing here? But apparently, he knew what he was doing. So we have to give him credit. But like we say, we wish this could have been better. We wish not only for Coach Zappa now, but for every other, they always say that preparations are always important. Prince Barry Pooley won a month, say preparation was good. In rain, sun, everything, we were doing it together. We prepared, we took our time to prepare, and we see the results. We see the results today. Not only the result, but the way they played, the way they achieved the result. That's what I'm impressed about. Okay, I'm happy that we won. Don't get me wrong, but I also want to see something behind the winning. Is there a cohesion? Is there a unity? Because if the game is going bad, there's something always to fall back on, which is the unity of the team, the cohesion, the team cohesion, the understanding. Everybody working for each other, and that's what you saw today with this team. So to me, it's a clear example when you don't prepare people, when you don't put things together for a while, when you need to do things on a ad hoc basis, not to cut here, put here, for make team meet up just for go compete. This is to me is a blueprint. I mean, this is 2 months to talk about, but imagine like what you say 6 months, and also long over there is a league playing, effective league with infrastructure and everything. So the coach go make the job very easy for the coach for go around the country and see good football. Why Zappa take the team and go Kenema? Because Kenema get good artificial turf, right? He wanted to train them. He wanted to do this movement. He wanted to do that training, but you cannot train less training. Obviously, we will not get signed for training. So we go upline. The only good pitch we're going to upline today when I Kenema pitch. Now they will go train. I mean, you see that together. You saw it today when the boys came on the pitch. So you saw that they have been playing weeks in, week out on a good surface, and you see the way they circulate the ball, the movement of the ball. I was so impressed, honestly. Yeah.
Okay, so me and my own concern down there. Then now, that's one okay.
That's more they make yourself comfortable under.
Oh, okay.
He say Ali they try for coming. So if I allow, I don't know if you don't check the.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Ah, okay.
I'm not saying it. Yeah. No, but just to build up because now Sierra Leone they try for transform to a different level. We know say yes, the likes of the Senegal, the Mali, the Ghana, Nigeria. Then they 10 steps ahead of us. So we said don't begin for put the right structure in place in terms of youth football. We also say football they play all over the country. We say Desmond Self don't take youth football to to the region. They can right now, they go Kenya as well. So if we all focus on grassroots football, what's in the happen? In the next 10 years, we are good to go. We're in a different level. So that make sometimes I'm so excited about things, development and all, but if we still the drive towards success, towards development and other things than where you think say, yes, the need for correct, then we'll go along and correct her. You remember from most start from 2 years ago, we'll talk about equipping the national team, for better presentation. Now we don't get better presentation, we don't get good group coming on, we get good hotels, we get good transportation, we get good food, everything for the players, everything has been right. But now we for just try for protect the backroom staff, the technical staff, forget their job earlier. So they will prepare themselves properly. So then they fall by their own weight. Because if somebody can prepare a team for 1 month, you can't blame him.
No.
Yeah, you can't blame him because you don't get enough time. And then if we put them team together, then probably Cable forgets to where we all forgets to. Now we'll talk about the game. Desmond.
Yes, man.
You get anything from the preparation from Zappa? Coach Zappa and the backroom staff don't do very, very well, do a fantastic job. They put 50 players then together. And today we don't see the result. We see the enthusiasm, we see the chemistry, we see the determination, we see the spirit, the team spirit, team coordination. And in the game, you see at one point, it tells us with the Wati Senegal game against Liberia, when we actually keep the ball for a longer period, that we want. Okay, we characteristic as a country, part of football DNA, we're not technical people. We're all technical with the ball, very small, very fast. We play at the tight spaces them in between the lines and all. And today we see the result. So what do you think from the preparation to the first game?
Well, in the first place, I want to commend Francis Zappa for the job he do. Make no mistake, people might say he's the wrong guy because he not get nowhere with the express himself. Coming from Diamond Star, Cambo Eagle with waiting he don't do. But let's go back to 2 or 3 years ago now, Guinea, when they beat the under 20 in Chestaro. Now they've been there, they will get the under 20, we play very well. We give the bat to Sofian Kaloko and give bat to this Bobo Fofana with the FC Kallon. And then one of the Bobo then with the Labtia with the play as well.
Somebody as well, yeah.
Yes, so and that team then have been a very good team together. But for some reason, then come back Sierra Leone, they all lost in the coaching arena. Nobody know what happened. So for me, I appreciate that I don't begin see him back for my and he get the confidence. But going forward, even before we talk of what happened today, we get for begin look at how serious are we in appointing coaches. Which way we want them for work. Because, for example, if you go under 20, you don't perform one game you lost or you win. Then when you come back, you are no longer there. How can people know say you're competent for let you go forward? So even this result where you get today, for me, I just hope and cross fingers for her. Let he able win the next game, win against Mali, and then he see himself to the bigger stage of the competition. Because one thing we know for appoint coaches, when the performance done today, and sack you, then bring in new people coming. So nobody not get time for prepare. Nobody not get time for evaluate what you don't do. Nobody not get time for check what you work. Even the coaches, they not get time for ask themselves, say, what I do way wrong will make them sack me or so. So they all they go with a doubt, say, are good or are not good. I don't play this game. I don't coach community teams them, and they do very well. Now at national level, I lost one game or I'm not qualified. They don't put me in the back seat. Waiting at the problem. So self-confidence, they take them off you, and then they left you in the limbo where you don't know if for they be a coach or not for be a coach. So that I want for say going forward, we really need for look into them, give people chances, make them perform. We qualify, we not qualify, make them come back home, set the boys then together, prepare them well, go around the country, identify what you want, and see how they can usher them in. But coming to the performance of the team, we early preparation, what we can always talk about here, so lead with to USA we did so today. Because calling 50 players up after seeing them all in the Premier League, after in team where a coach play all up against them players and are coming down for stream them down, take get these 23 players away, can go. Tells you, see, he don't do what he need as a coach for identify what he wants. And the preparation, building the stamina, building the game plan, and building the outcome where he wants in the team, putting the balance well, who for play, who not for play, making that big decision of selecting a team where at the end of people don't get for criticize and go get that result, it means a lot for him as well. And not forget, say, the challenges and way he faced from so many quarters, calling them for bringing Musa after Musa in sad exit to the team because of reason best known waiting happening between he and the FA and he go on to South Africa, we not materialize. That's also a big call because at one point I follow a program where even he talks, he even get called from big players them and stakeholders within society say, why you they left this man when the country striker? So that now one big decision where should say yes, he is a coach, he ready for take up the steam for him players them and do it incorrect. But outrightly, we really need for congratulate the boys then. Of course, Prince Barry was on top of in game, but at some point he lost the curtain raiser and so many chances. They're waiting for them, seal everything for we in the first 10 minutes of the game. But 15 minutes, Ali take the opportunity and send we home with the curtain raiser and also finish for we in the second half as well. I believe going forward, everything has been done, but let we not be complacency with this result. It's time to go back, get the boys the rest, rehearse again, look the video, analyze what happened well, cut the pieces then together, do the organization, and then send them to the game on Wednesday.
Okay, thank you very much, Desmond. Yes, as we don't congratulate the technical team, Zappa and the boys, we'll come to that, but let me get to Alibita. So Alibita, I don't want to ask you for the preparation because you don't go past that. We just want for you break down to what not the competition, the CHAN competition, what it's about, because people don't understand the competition, don't understand the qualifying process. So take me through the whole qualifying process. What in this tournament means to Sierra Leone?
It's a very important competition. This competition basically is designed for home-based players, for players that would play inside the country. Some nation call them resident-based players. The CHAN, the original CHAN competition was started in 2009. So 2009 to now, I think this is the 7th edition we are playing to qualify.
So make them from zone 2. Zone 2 now can turn to CHAN. So go from there. So at least all man will know the breakdown of her. Because zone 2 now we sabi.
It's a zone 2 now we sabi. So it's the advanced version of zone 2 now. So we play now we zone A, where you get all the teams that were in a zone A within West Africa. You got Cape Verde, you got Sierra Leone, you got Mali, I think Guinea-Bissau, and so on and so forth. So all these teams will put into group wherein it's 2 stages. Obviously, we play this first stage now, then you play the second stage. The second stage against Mali is the final stage. If we go past Mali, we're going to be in the CHAN competition proper, which is the African Nations Cup for home-based players. So if you look at the past winners, then you got the Ivory Coast host the first tournament, DR Congo winner, and that was 2009, which is the first initial tournament. In 2011, Sudan host the tournament and Tunisia winner. In 2014, South Africa host the tournament, Libya was the winner. 2016, Rwanda host the tournament, DR Congo was the winner. In 2018, Morocco host, Morocco was the winner. And in 2020, inside Cameroon, Morocco host and Cameroon host and Morocco was the winner. So Morocco winner back to back. And funnily enough, the team who they meet next round was the runners-up. So Mali, who they played next round, was the runners-up in Cameroon. They lost 2-0 to Morocco. So yes, today was a good day in the office. We enjoyed this performance, the brilliant performance, but we're meeting a top of opposition. So we really have to really look into how we approach the game against Mali. So yes, the CHAN is designed for home-based players, and it's like the Nations Cup for home-based players. And these are the teams that will win them. So you get, I think Morocco will win them twice, DR Congo will win them twice, and Libya will win them once, and Tunisia will win them once. These are the winners since the tournament was initiated in 2009.
Okay, so thank you very much for giving that clarification there of the.
So we know one day make to the tournament proper.
I make people understand because zone 2 before maybe by zone we just go into the tournament. The one country will go play zone 2. Now it's different.
We divide into 2 groups of 4 teams or 8 teams.
Then we'll play.
The 2 top winners go to quarterfinals, semi-finals.
Quarterfinal and final. So it'll be much more easier.
This is very wide because you're going to get all the zone them in Africa. You're going to get East Africa, Central Africa, North Africa. So all of them, they meet, I think, a 16-team tournament.
Yes.
So 16-team tournament in A, B, C, D, 4 groups when we qualify. So if we eliminate Mali, we're going to be in the draws for the tournament proper.
Inside Algeria.
Algeria.
So, okay.
That's next January, right?
Yeah, next January. So let me understand.
It's January 11 to the 31st. I heard 3 weeks tournament.
Yes, it's a 3 weeks tournament.
So now the same thing now. So it goes from Nations Cup for
everybody.
Then
So
you get
Nations
Nations
Cup
Cup for home base.
exclusively for home
And
base.
now in the next few years, they never get Nations Cup for clubs as well.
So yeah,
for clubs.
well, they call under the clubs champion. I think that's the clubs Champions League. Super.
Yeah, the clubs. No, they do like they do the Europa Champions League now. The
Is that not already
Europa?
Not to they play already on a Super League. They for make.
No, they never make the Super League. Somebody go to the Super League where the Euro they play. Like how do they call themselves now? Like where you come 8, 7, 8 minutes from the league, you go super. How do they call them?
I'm not
Europa Cup, okay.
Europa Cup. So now they get the same league like that, and now Africa back as well.
So but this one where they want to do in Africa could be the top best one. Now we get African Champions League, but now they're trying to. I think they're trying to take off this competition, make a Super League.
The Super League, okay, yeah.
So this Super League would be the top teams there. Will go compete in the Super League, and they try to invest a lot in the Super League. So we like to see FC Kallon, Rangers go compete against the Zamalek and the El Ali in the Super League. It will be brilliant vision, but we'll wait to see how we can make things work.
Okay, so Paul, so let's start now in terms of organization. Okay, let's go first in terms of objective. With the senior national team and now get the home base. Waiting for you clear objective out there.
You mean for the tournament proper, you mean?
Yeah, for the tournament. For now, okay, now we don't see yes, the FA don't begin invest in grassroots football. All the age groups that they play right now, U15, U17, U20, they very soon get U23s, and then you get the home-based national team, then you get the senior national team. That means all age they play at this moment. So now we for them clear we objective on maybe the next 5 years. We'll say one for Suri country they play with the home base and the senior national team. Because when you look at the competition level, we still far away from the other teams realistically.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, I mean, we give them credit because we don't start somewhere, because this is something we've always been saying, we have to start somewhere. I think that will be the next stage of the question we will ask. What's in the objective? Where do you want to be? What's in the benchmarks that will for hit the next 5 years? For all no say yes, this project or what we don't undertake now a success, or we could call it a success, So, and that's the question I always want to ask the FA president, because it's we say they come out with a vision. I want to say Salon football for the next 4 years under his presidency and that kind of stuff. Honestly, that's something I'm missing. But again, it is something also I'm also encouraged that then they start. They don't put together a coordinator for example, for the under 15 for youth football. The other day we see schools competition they play now. So most probably your ex-school, all the audience all win the league. They're going to take part in the African Nations Cup of schools. So probably they'll go represent Salons and Ted Walls. So these are things we are always saying that we should have to start somewhere. So I wish the Ministry of Sport and the Ministry of the FA and Ministry of Sport, NSA, they all will come together now, put together a document or whatever you want to call it, say, okay, these are the things we want to do, because sometimes we get ideas, but when they put it into practice, or we need to put out the implementation, we start maybe 1 year, the year next year, we need to do follow-up, you understand? So this will be like a governing document, whoever wins, then for Baker into the thing, say, this will don't start, so we for continue. This is the budget every year we will foresee, and maybe expand that budget to certain groups, starting backed by waiting they get out of the country when they come in. For some of them things there are, for example, female football, school league, junior league, because these are for 2 age categories, we always get money, both on the boys and the men's side. So this is something I'm missing now, right? So we don't see now, yes, they don't do this appointment now, they don't put people that now in places, for let them come together and try to put together a kind of youth football across the country. Fine, I am all for that. But we have to have it structured now. We have to say, okay, now we are starting with under 15s. Say in 5 years' time, we'll at least under 15 turn to under 20. Before they turn under 20, they will don't go at least one tournament. If now under 16 now, under 17, under 20, but at least we don't hit the target for this age group. This is something I think, to me, that's the next stage, But like they say, most of them things that say, people can always think and say, okay, we think too far ahead, we have to be realistic. But honestly, if you don't put targets, No, if you don't put target, you cannot be realistic.
So now
You
make
have
they
to put
ask
targets
because
because those
Ali,
targets are something you work towards. You understand? You see, those are the challenges. When you face challenges, you get targets. Then you know how to go around and say, okay, we don't get this challenge. Waiting feasible, waiting possible under these circumstances, and waiting not possible. Waiting capable achieve. But at least you give yourself enough time, just like what you say, the appointment of coaches. Give them 6 months, then plan. If the project is for 5 years, let's know. So tomorrow, no other FA president will come. It change everything because there's no policy in place. There's no targets in place. You understand? Let that be baked into the FA policy. You understand? The home-based team, we're going to keep them after this tournament. Even if we don't get competition, let's be realistic. We're able to fund maybe 1 or 2 friendly match for them. Fine, let's bring them together and have a friendly match. So at least we get our rotation. We're going to get new players coming in. So they're all ready for the now for other tournaments. They will be ready. The coach don't need for ask for 50 players anymore. You see?
When it comes to grassroots football, we don't begin see, okay, then say, this is now pilot phase and all. Me always say youth football need serious commitment, serious investment. So we don't want the FA for the youth football because they have a score points. You do youth football for the long time. Okay, so the country go able for sustain for in the next 10, 20 years with good, talented players. So if you start the project can forget objective.
Yes.
Okay, now for the past 20 years, 30 years, all the going to qualifying. We not begin for qualifying itself. The fans of football, the authorities, they never even see the football team, they still qualify. Go look the team first, let you know if they qualify. Look all that team first, they know if they qualify. Now the same thing. As we go into competition, so they go win Nations Cup. You don't see all that team there first. You don't see all that team that don't prepare themselves. You should go win Nations Cup. So it's the same thing now. Now we don't begin qualify. How will they qualify? No, just don't win 2 knots first. Wait. Don't win the next game. Then now we go to the next phase. Okay, so if we get to the objective, it don't clear down now, say, okay, in the next 3 years, this competition, they want they under 15 or 17, that they want they can win this tournament. But they were now they paved the way. Okay, they were they paved this way and also with the home base. We get 8 players a day or 7 players a day, or they also they get potential for play for the senior national team. That's how you break things down. Now, the technical director therefore come out now. Oh, okay, sorry, you're not a technical director. So the technical director, if we don't come out now, can you leave we from this stress? Because now, not to for start grassroots football all over the country, not to that now the problem. Now for sustainer. Because now it takes too much money and commitment. If you commit to them, then you go for driver for a very long time. You know which in the middle you say no get money. Then you scrap everything. Then what will happen? We'll go 20 years back again. So now I'm your own fear. Now that way, they get come up with the clear idea and say, okay, this is the roadmap, that this will have to follow. We believe in grassroots football, and we go to schools. Because I was very, very happy with the schools. More like I see the 11-year-old boy they play at school. This is fantastic. Then you go to Desmond self, they push youth football on the other side of the region, Nakono. You do a fantastic job there. Then now U15 will start. Wafa they do U15, U17. This is fantastic. Now we'll get U15 national team, we'll get U17 national team. Very soon we'll get U18, we'll get U20 national team. The U20 national team not begin to train already. So now if we'll be if we take an holistic view of this grassroots football, also want for taken to. Okay, then we come up with an objective. Then now we know so we go play game by game. Because the point for being not for score point now. Okay, now for the future. And if we not get proper plan, then how will we forget all those stuff together? Mr. Bitar.
I think the plan is this. You can clearly see now they are trying to work on things slowly. The pace might be very slow, but they're working on something. Because if you look at under 15, now they get 60 players. They don't cut them down to 30. They're preparing for the zonal tournament also in Liberia. And you rightly said, guys, we want to take things stage by stage. So we go under 15, we go play a tournament in Liberia. We get under 17, we go play a tournament in Mauritania. Then we get under 20, we go also play a tournament in Mauritania. So if you look at the men's side, all the categories, now you get the home-based team. Today, we just watch them. So like we all agree, sustainability is the key. And one major factor of Sierra Leone football, we know infrastructure. So whatever we do now for us to retain what we build on now, we have to go back in the drawing board and try to get the necessary stuff them out. Because if we're playing internal football, the football is developed faster with the right facilities. So there's no secret about that. But there's things moving slowly. I think the SLFA know now that they're on the spotlight. We have to work on things. So hopefully then competition there. Let's say Salongo under 15 tournaments in Liberia. I think the tournament will start next month also. You do well there. Waiting for try for do them set of players, then you can't get rid of them. Now you're working on them progress from the under 15 to the under 17. And same to the under 17. We go for play against the host Mauritania. We see how Mauritania don't develop. There is no Mauritania the host tournaments then. Now Mauritania the host under 17. Last I think one major tournament recently Mauritania host also. So Mauritania then gets the facilities now and they are working on every aspect of their game. So for Mauritania where at some point where maybe they grow up, I think they will be there ahead of now then they host tournaments. So now the next stage down there of the sustainability side of the game. We have to make sure we get the right plans, the right structure, and moving forward. Having all this competition to play them competition there is one thing, but we have to stay in them. We can't withdraw from them anymore. We have to keep playing them because if we keep playing them, we're going to see more quality of our players. We're going to see development. Then we begin to see things moving. So not to think they start now and we not continue. So I think the FA they listen, I think they understand this, and I think the side of football director, it's very important. Somebody that will sit back and look at what we have now and put plans into play. 5 years plan, 6 years plan, 10 years plan. I think these are all the things we have to work on. Once we get those things right, we can build from what we're doing now. But it's very good to say all these boys are in action now. Very soon we're going to be watching Mauritania and get facility. Will look good production. The tournament for Mauritania, the under 17 tournament will start the 1st of October. It will go on to the 10th of October. I think the under 20 tournament also now qualifiers for the under 20 Nations Cup. So the first 2 teams from this zone go participate in the under 20 Nations Cup. So it's just, we have to work. This is work now. It's not something where we have to, like previously we withdraw from tournaments, then we have to make sure we keep things.
So now they make an ask for the objective. Let the objective not be for score points only. Oh no, they start with ball over the country. Okay, yes, we now we don't play for the country. After 2 years, they withdraw from everything. So I make I'm asking for the objective because when it comes to grassroots development transition, then you get to prioritize the age group then. Up to now, not prioritize the age group they age. Now we know if we go to U15, U17, from U17, waiting at the vacuum. So from U17, we go U20, from U20, we go U23. And then now we get the home-based national team, and then we get the senior national team. So now we get for prioritize the age group them, then we build objective around their age groups then. So the transition will be very, very smooth.
And another area where very vital, this under 20 where they go this tournament, so next year we play the under 23 qualifiers. And the teams that already qualified for the under 23, these are the teams that go to the Olympics. We see the one Kokano, we see superstars that we don't come to the Olympics going forward, develop and structure themselves in football world. So next year is going to be another important one because I know in that category, Sierra Leone gets so much potential in that under 23 category. Only if we have to sit back, structure ourselves, plan well, and take it. Because we get people and now we get players and now we get about 8 or 9 players within the senior national team. We fit the bill for the under 23 category. So it's a very important tournament where we can send out a strong message to the outside world. But it's have to do with project and planning. So I think we're all in the right track.
And prioritization as well. Prioritize them. Yeah.
So prioritize them. Let me talk about the objective. So if you
prioritizing it means you need money to fund.
So now you talk about the most important age groups then when it comes to grassroots football. Okay. So now left under 15. Under 15 is introduction to youth football, because now from the baseline they begin to work on tactics and begin to get clear idea of how I want to play football. I want to take as me profession, or I know how to take it. At 15, you still get time for this side. But U17 is the biggest. U17, now they will be able to transform the country football. Now they will need for invest. We need to get U15 players there, U14 players there, take them to different countries, go keep them there 1-2 years, invest serious money, get expert them for develop and train them. When they go to U17 Nations Cup or they go to U17 World Cup, you get 10 of them players and they're going overseas playing for important clubs there. After the next 5 years, you get a national team already. That's the baseline. Now you're talking about U23. U23 will not get no chance. Hey, will not get no chance. If you look at the players that will get right now, with the senior national team, maybe you get 8 or 10 with the under the age. All national teams around Africa, all the baseline players, they all from Mali, maybe in Cameroon will get older players. Mali, Senegal, Ghana, they all get younger players there now. Now the day are you, Jordan, they already fade out. Now they get the young players when they come now, when they play in France and all these other places there. Top league as well. Who players when they play in the top league? So that age group there, now the difficulties get for them because they meet up matured and seasoned players them where they carry clubs them now, top clubs in Europe. Where they play already at that age, under 23. So it's going to be very, very difficult. So for me,
I think it will still give her a chance.
No, what they say. Okay. I'm talking about the objective. So if we plan around the objective, we know whose time we want to go into that important tournament. How much impact we go for create. You know, just grab them and go into tournaments.
So you are saying this group of players, the way Ali mentioned, so the way a core of them players and they will talk about 10 or 13 where they inside that under 23 group. If you say for qualify for the 2026 Olympic is too late for get that.
No, not 2026. The Olympic is 2023.
2020. No, it's not 2023. The next Olympic.
The qualifiers is next year, so it's going to be a year after.
2024 Olympics. Sorry, yeah.
2024 end of 2023. Check out properly.
I'll check the date, but the qualifiers is next year.
Okay, next year the qualifiers. So 2023, early 2023 qualifiers start. Now
yeah, 2024 is the Olympics. Yeah.
That age group day. Now we get even if you go to the England national team, the soccer there, they are all they're all done at 23 years old. So now when we talk about African national team, 80% of every team they're all under 23. Okay, so now big time tournament for prepare. So we can prepare the baseline of that tournament day from grassroots football. So now like the U17 now for prepare the U17 for go into that tournament day for go make them big. But now the players that will get right now, the 10 players that will get right now from national team, the Kallon, almost of them will get.
I think if we take things with seriousness, we can really do well in this tournament. Because when you have Alassane and Alusane, you have Camille, you have Kallon, you have the goalkeepers, the two goalkeepers. In fact, one of the goalkeepers that we meant today for the home base, and the other goalkeeper, they're all under 23. If you look at, we get players then we will come into the under 23, we go able, because they already don't get a senior national team experience. They don't compete at the biggest stage. Look, I watch Alassane against Nigeria. I watch Alusane when we played a couple of friendlies in Turkey. These are good midfielders. So when they play against their age group,
Ali, we get only 10%. We get only 10% of under 23 players when they play for the national team. Only 10% now get.
So
to me, even if let's say we're not able to compete for, let's say we're not able to qualify for the next Olympic. Maybe it's too late. But
it's a start.
But okay. but having these boys play actually the qualifying series of them game, then they go don't give them the chance for let them mature going into the senior national team over the next couple of years.
Perfect.
Because you cannot say, okay, we know they go, we not prioritize and we know they go. Yeah, we cannot qualify. Realistically, we can. But if you give these boys, in my opinion, this particular group of players,
Samadia.
Yes, Samadia, you give them a good shot at the Olympics.
Samadia, they meet up.
Not qualify. Let's say they go to the last stage.
They meet up.
Let's say they go to the last stage. Let's say they go to the last stage. That experience, the way they buy, you understand? that experience will take them down the line, because sometimes you don't qualify for the tournament proper, but you play the qualifying series, we go help you mature down the line. And you go even get one or two players probably we go realize the transfer for good out of that club. So to me, I always said we'll go to the Nations Cup the last time. Where I look at them boys that will come in now after the Nations Cup, the likes of Camille and all these boys. Yes, we need a national team because but to me the ideal age bracket whenever they play now between under 20, under 23, because that's where they have time to play against their I mean, okay, you can see the Cameroon, the age group, that's time they also they travel, go out to the African nation, African country, and go play qualifying series away from home. Because some of them just come 2-3 months or 4 months, 1 month, they kind of national team. It's to me, it's not let them, because they need that bonding day together. They need to play a series of games together in tough environment, test them resilience, that they bring them together. And when you don't get that core of that players and they together, they don't play a couple of games, just like how they talk about the history of the late Junior Tumba and Junior Parade. Mohamed Kallon, your brother there, Rashid them, they want and then they play tournament upon tournament, and when they're under 12, under 13.
Before they get to the level, right?
Exactly. So, yes, normal in an ideal environment, you want to go back to that playbook, because we don't be successful with that playbook. You understand? And it still works till this day. You need that playbook for be successful. To go back to the 15, the 17, the 18, the 20, or whatever you want to school league, in fact, So to me, like I'll give Desmond back, because Desmond to organize something like this. Yes, most of the teams in Africa now they play with young team, the likes of Cameroon. Sorry, Cameroon is an older team, but like Senegal, they have young players. But that age bracket they will get, and we always say this African Nations Cup when they go play, so for some of them it was too early for them. It came too early. Doesn't mean they're not supposed to play in it. But to me, the ideal one, they should prepare, like I say, after the Nations Cup, we should have been preparing for the next Olympic Games. We'll get them over the day between the under 20, under 20, that age group day. We'll all get them together, they play together. Go out, play 6-7 qualifying series game or 8 games even. If we even not make it to the final of the Olympics, but at least we play to a stage where we bring them boys and they together. And because that's the core of the national team you're talking about now. But going back, I support to what you say. We have to go back and prioritize maybe 5 years ahead. The under 17 will be an ideal for meet up the 2028 Olympic Games. You understand?
They say
this all go down to waiting the FA one do. What's the priority? Whose age?
Now they ask, and they say me dwell down to objective. Now they say I just want for our family. They say not only say we not for prioritize U23 now. And I'm going to say that we can go there even go win the tournament. It's possible. I mean, nothing is impossible, right? If we get the players then right now, we're able to go to that tournament day and go do very well. Possibility to follow qualify as well. I'm just saying, when you talk about objective in youth football development, the preparation, the planning are very, very important. Sometimes you're lucky, you qualify. Yeah, but good team don't qualify, go to short scope, then lock the lock, then get lock for qualify, they qualify. Team that don't go World Cup, then get lock, they qualify. Team that don't win them bigger tournament, then they block. With luck and at the right time. Yes, we don't see team, we don't see the Greece going to a tournament, they play, they got out, they win the European Cup after with them. because that be in time. So I need to say more prioritize the U23, the Olympic team. We'll get the Olympic team. I will go put players together. This team we play so today, if you look at the reserve bench, they're all under 23. All the young ones they're out of the team, so all the young ones. Like the mature one and then play so. So out of that team, 70% of them, they're under 23. Now, if you look at the professional, the way they out there, the one they will not ever played any competition, we get 10 of them where they're under 23. The one they don't feature for the national team, they only 10% of the whole bulk where they're under that age. Now they talk about now. So if you get only 10% where they don't ever feature in the senior national team, that means what you for do? You for go fight for put them together at the early stage of under 20. So now we're not saying, okay, now we're going to this Olympics because we'll not get proper squad, we'll get for pieces together, for patcha, for go play this one. The next one now we're under 20, we'll get enough time. Right?
Let's agree to disagree on one thing. Now you've just break it down nicely. You got set of players that are on the bench today, young, ready for action. Yeah. Then you got 10% of players already abroad, where you get all the exposure, but they're still eager to showcase themselves. Okay, against Nigeria, we only managed to see Camille and Kallon come inside. Yeah. Yes. But we don't see Alassane, but we don't see Alusane in brother. Then we don't see the Bobo with the FC Kallon. Whether he will not be able, we're not, you're not going to make them up. But the point here is we go under 20 now where they go play tournaments.
Yeah.
In Mauritania.
Yeah.
So all these lads are under 23.
So you'll see that.
So if you put all this team together, you can come out with a formidable team to go and test yourself in this tournament. So for me, this is the idea. Put them together, go to this tournament, let us see how far they can go. Remember the Kwame, most of these other lads that will come out of the last under 23, where I can remember we eliminate Cameroon inside Cameroon. The same under 23. I think we lost, we next qualify, we lost to Algeria. We were under Ebola, we have constraints, we play both legs inside Cameroon. We drew the first game and we eliminate Cameroon the second leg. So if we can eliminate a strong nation like Cameroon on under 23 competition, if we put them lads here together and draw the right structure around them, we see again what has happened. We've put a team in training for a month. Today, you might say, okay, Cape Verde is still a minor for Sierra Leone in a football sense. So now we're going to test ourselves properly when we face Mali. Like I already said, they are the runners up in the last qualifiers. So you can see where we're going to face a bigger challenge. But I still think we got the players, we get a young and energetic team now for put things together and approaches on the 23 tournament because we get two already goalkeepers the way they admire, where they in Leone Stars, where they did very well. We get some Bobo the way they play in defense, where they play in Italy, Serie B, Serie C. Okay, they're lower division, but coming to play on the 23 level is still a good challenge for them. So I think we can go. Ali today scored a brace, is under 23. Is Onzi. Even Musa, if Musa can comport himself well, Musa is under 23.
No, let Musa out for now. No,
so we get players there.
We never mention nothing about Musa today.
No, I'm just trying to identify the players they will get in that category. So we only have to make sure we got the right management team to go for that tournament. Because the last runners-up was Gabon. I think Egypt won the last under 23 tournament. So bigger nations are winning it because they're investing on this game. This is where they invest. From Egypt, from the under 20 and the under 23, going straight into the Egyptian national team. Before they spark on the under 23, they don't begin left Egypt for go Europe. Most of themselves, they stay at the Egyptian league. So this is another area. We strengthen our league. We get the right materials for football in Sierra Leone. Then we can produce stars.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Desmond, will get a bite on this because Desmond, your organization where you work with Nasalon gets an initiative we didn't do the last time around. So tell me something about that because this is also about grassroots football.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. And at least now from a genuine perspective, this initiative you operate. We don't start on something like 4 to 5 years ago now, McKinney. We got successful crop of players and I want to see they play so now the Musum Stars. They're all raised from this initiative. We don't start in a corner. So we already don't build the hub. But the reason we make it not become sustainable now, McKinney, because we get people that we believe in, seeing them for collect everything, forget about the picking them. And we on priority, if you look with pie chart, the picking at the end of the pyramid of what we do. So if you come in as an elder, say you want for benefit, then you did disenfranchise the picking from the right. So we stop everything in McKinney, move on to rural villages, then give picking them when we get opportunity. Make them just play ball, provide them all the kits. For 2 years, we not run nothing on McKinney. So this time around, me don't see on the looks and waiting for do. Of course, me focus, we don't move from just developing footballers, they want, or they sell, or they get money from them, go to develop people that will go to school, where at the end of the day, they can run the project after me. So that not be my concept. But because somebody come up, we name Iafande, when I one of the grassroots coaches that will also help for go get in license through the Sierra Leone Football Association, we get 4 to 5 of them where we send, we get the license. He been work with me now, Kenny. He went to Connor. You see what in the happen at Connor, the youth, them, everything. Now he put a request here. Can you come and start here? I say for waiting. He said, oh, we can start grassroots football. So you go develop them, picking like we do now McKinney with the education. I say no. If people fail win at McKinney, I know made them fail win at Connor. He said, Desmond, this will not possible. 2 years fast forward, I went to Connor. I do my own feasibility study. I meet the picking them. I see the atmosphere. I look at what we want. It was ideal. So we build a partnership with the Connaught District Football Association, provide some gear for the Connaught team, and also get an engagement going. 2 years down the line, we increase the percentage of picking them when they go to school. The school take admission fees off. The school wipe admission fees off. So give the picking them more time for go to school, buying them materials. That money they spend them the fund from admission fee. Now they get for spend on buying uniform, shoe, and all the rest. So this don't go on. We non-residential academy, we're a Golden Soccer Academy, we're on the Sport for Empowerment. We don't get very close to 500 picking them from all age category where we train. It don't become Boku. So we say, no monopolize everything we do to we say, how can we spread them out in Connaught? We get a WhatsApp group we form. We invite all the coaches in Connaught way into grassroots football. We begin educate them. We send the message to we get a league. The one that we're interested, they buy in the idea. The one that we're not interested, they say, no, what do we do? We delete all of them from that group there and close them. We went to the one that we need the education. We begin educate them behind the scene, educate them for 1 year down the line, provide them tutorial on the WhatsApp, videos, evidence of everything for happen. We go around at them communities, them help them set up them teams, them set up youth structure. So you get club profile, community profile, you get an account, you get an email address, and then you get the community way involved in the team. So when this don't succeed, we say, we start a league. And of course, when I put the document then together, I send them to you for giving me advice. You will say you go get back to me where I still the wait because I know say you look at things I for B. So at the end of the day, I talked to a few colleagues them around Europe, say, this now waiting Sport for Empowerment Foundation one do. But you can come in as Salon man. Let we promote this idea. So the guys then say, what do we for do? I tell somebody, say, well, let we buy goal posts and 8 goal posts that we need. The person say, it's too much. Why would they buy 8 goal posts? So that person back out from the initiative. I went somewhere else, asked that person back out from the initiative. So I go to Madeline, where they present Maggie Tribunal Sports na internet. Maggie gave us $300 and €300 from the moment where I tell them about the initiative. He gave me €300 straight off. Then I went to Radwan Skyke, where I've been working with Nabo, that they get the biggest pharmacy in Connaught. I tell them. Instantly, I think it was €250, so we send we. So we use that money there plus within the foundation get, we buy goal posts them, we ship them to Salon, we buy scale, we buy everything, we put with plans in place. And then we roll them out to the community, say we need verification. Then come into the verification. Why we do verification as now Connaught? Because it's not easy in a Salon for let picking born in hospital to get birth certificate. So what we do, we follow the biological metric where they on where available from doctors and advice. We say every picking for way within, if you play under 12 away from within 20 to 38. Then if you do under 14, you for way within 20 to 45. At least 46 can be manageable, but we don't want to pass that one day. So it was a challenge for let the coaches them understand. And then we do an experiment. We see man we all 50 years, they weigh 45 na Connaught. Then he say one for play under 15 football. We say
45 kilos.
Yes, in a way that, so we say no. So we get every debate, everything we're able to settle. The verification went well. We get the teams them. We go again to the communities and verify the players them. We do photo shots, get all the data from the school that they attend, from them parent them, from them principals them. We put all together, we put on an ID card, we give to them. We go again, we do final verification, we start the competition. The competition for don't start like 3 months ago, but we want to get everything right because one bill, something when a Salon in your own face, because we FA not get nothing but youth football when a Salon you, apart from waiting FIFA they tell them for do or CAF they tell them for do. So we want build we own when we will cut across Sierra Leone. So this time make we do all this study where we get till we do. Now a pilot phase with the run. So we open room for let we learn so many things and we will go forward and we don't go get them mistakes then again. The registration fee na 100,000 euros. Probably what we don't spend, even more than waiting then don't pay, we don't forget. We buy ball. Of course, I reached to Mohamed for giving some balls then. I be need 100 balls from her. But he managed I be need 100 balls then from her. He managed for give me 10 balls as a starting.
When I was 100 ball a season, I don't done so.
Yes, he managed for give me 10. He managed for give me 10 as a pilot phase. So I still are happy for that. And then we roll out.
The next
we
one will
roll
be
out
more.
with the match pass na corner, and then the league starts. So when the league starts, Paul and viewers will follow. From when the league starts, we get very close to 1 million, and some people will can watch the Pikin and will play. These are them parents them, them friends them, school Pikin them, including adults as well. So, and in the first history of Kono for men and get this kind of thing will happen there. So, but along the line, after playing 3-3 matches, the parent can meet with, because the parent committee will analyze everything what they do. Say the Pikin they can't take back. What next? They'll put the pilot phase 2 on hold, then done the exam, and then we kick up for this pilot phase done. In September, what will the plan after this pilot phase? Now for that we get a league, a national league na Kono. What I mean national for Kono, we go run from under 12 to under 14.
A regional league. Kono
Regional and national league for Kono day. We go run. So when that first day they go on.
I always say national, the whole salon.
Okay.
Regional
Well,
league.
one time for let be a national phase for salon, but at this moment, na Kono na with pilot phase for study. So when we get the league we run na Kono, then we can move to Kenema where they close to Kono. Start up the same pilot phase day. When you work successful one, we don't land there, we can get the league day back the run. Then we move to other areas across the country. So this now waiting lead we for let weekday we and for we the key element of what we do work, we want for promote education and sport, because this is what is lacking. Then boys that can become professional, but there's life out of football. If you not get education for fall back to, how would they be better people in society? So that's why even the best players that will participate in the league system, we give to them all certificates, we take their details and everything. We get for make a segment where we bring all the man of the matches then together. Every week or so, we train them 2 times, give them high performance training at Konode. For that, we begin look at them. Maybe Diamond Star might see them as a feeder team for them, or maybe other people then will see them as a feeder boys for them. These are all opportunities we will explore. So this is what we do na Kono, and we plan, we need people like Una, you Paul, you Mohamed, you Ali, Una looking with you, Una networks them. We not get nothing when we on identity in youth football. Mohamed, they talk about objective and prioritize things. If FIFA don't give Salon a mandate, say, within 6 months, therefore organize matches the way every team for play 90 match from under 15 to national team. If they're not able to organize this, the money they come in for them. But then there is a problem on the side where we know the use of the reach. So for some of us, we don't.
And when they do something like that, and they under charity.
We they do it without FIFA asking us make we do them.
Well, they get $200 here, $300 here,
Yes.
$10 here, but do that.
Then there's still a ball.
So the need they make we all come on board.
You're right.
What we do, we complement the effort them. Any side we operate, we're not going there as individual. We work with City Council, Ministry of Education, Social and Gender Affairs. We work with the district FA where they did, and then we work with the old one that we don't play football in at the township, because one also bring them come in the game, because they always say people they left we out in decision making. We they bring them come in, make them make decision, work with the Pikin. Like for now, we don't identify. I don't know if it's a Mohamed Goto. Now be one of the best young players in days in a salon. He was there just looking around, not waiting for do. Now we don't bring her in grassroots program. We don't train him.
Not a junior Goto. Now
yes, we don't train him. Now he's a coach. He's a coach at a grassroots level. And on the 4th, 5th, and 6th, we go to call the grassroots level 2 coach where they go on. Where they get experts from Europe. We'll get for look at the physio aspect, the biomedical development of the Pikin. Get for look at the educational side. Come with somebody from the Ministry of Gender. Look at a holistic package what it mean developing the Pikin through the grassroots system. They go get the training, we go last for 3 days. And after that, we still continue. After every quarter, like 3 months, we still go revisit the training just for build the capacity that will produce the best of what in salon they miss, instead of with the guest ages them. This now waiting lead winner salon. Other areas they don't request for them. But we not just want to go roll something, we're not going to be sustainable. So that's why we need more people for coming and support the initiative. And it's all to all the old players that we don't play football in a salon. If there's nothing you can give to salon, this is the time for can help for give back to your community. If you can't build an academy, but you can buy 10 ball, you can buy 100 ball, you can buy bib, you can buy boots. For this speaking them, tomorrow your legacy go left in them. That's why we are doing it, and we're not wait for anybody. What do we do?
Fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, Desmond.
Super
Okay.
Desmond.
That was very enticing to hear. You know,
nice project, anyways.
You trying to
if
get
you guys can do that
us
in faraway
into the
Machinery,
group.
you know.
You know,
I
you
think
got
it's
10
something.
ball there, probably next day you got 15 ball from Kallon, it might make it 50.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
next week,
things
no,
are
but I don't think
moving.
say no, but you said that my pilot face they do, so you don't need all the balls them anyways.
And
But
then
we need
Olo
to keep
Jackson,
an
the
store.
UFC
So
Kallon
the
now,
day when you not get, we get for
he
supply.
send them to you
That's
as well.
true.
Okay.
You always need to
Okay,
get, you
so
always need to get extra.
next week we will prioritize grassroots football. So we'll get the coordinator, Courage. We'll get maybe Emmanuel and other person we get when they do grassroots for bringing them on the program. So at least we go for talk about grassroots football, only grassroots football next week.
Let's
Now
somebody,
now.
sorry for cutting you off. Somebody they asked na the chat. I don't know if you go engage and they ask how you go able buy ball for your project. So do you look at the chat later and look at the
But I know if we see pass and refresh me system.
You don't make the small refresh.
Yeah, the person name
Bonamo.
Clayton Rogers Beckley. So answer him, please.
Okay, so anyways, so let's go back now. I mean, everybody don't settle down now. Let's talk about the game today. I mean, we don't talk about from the preparation to the game today. Now we go straight to the game. For me, I'd be a very good outing. I mean, I will congratulate the technical team, Coach Zappa and the team, and all the players that we play in that game today. Yes, I see, enthusiasm, see character, determination. I see team chemistry. Yes, I see some style where I'm not saying the style come out. I see a very good style of play. Yeah, I see a very good style. I see something where trigger me for follow more. And I see the will from the boys that we want for win. Even though probably the motivation me there at the back from the team manager putting $10,000 if they win the game. Then they obviously go motivate them. But looking at the boys the way they into that tournament, most of them the boys they will like for win. Like the Prince Barry them, the Ali Conte, the Diego, other players, them, Lucio, some players they will like for loss. So I'm not surprised. But the performance was excellent, fantastic football them play throughout the game. They dominated the whole first half. The second half, 15 minutes to the second half, I think the Cape Verde come over again and try to settle down and play their football. Then obviously we take over again and dominate the game throughout. For me, a very good step, a very good start, and I just hope for the next 4 days and see if we're going to put on that brilliant performance there again, because my worries will be about recovery. How for recovery back and play that high tempo game, high intensity game when they play, again for be really, really tough. But generally happy with the performance of the boys, and the confidence. Yeah, the confidence we talk about, how for combined passes, hold the ball safely. And one great thing we're happy about, you see, say Zappa left the ball there freely. Freely for executing talent, for exhibiting talent. For play football. They actually play football. So that's what I'm happy about. So that will start with Desmond, Paul, or Ali. Ali, you start first.
Today's game, it was a brilliant outing. You can't wave that away. It's a result. Football. I used to support a team where my manager I pack the bus, but when we win, I'm happy. So if we win with style, if we win with, you can see resilience, you see passion, you see the lads where, they were objective, they know what they wanted to do today. And from the onset, we got a couple of chances where it could have been better directed into the net, but that's not the case. And we came close a couple of times. Saidu, Prince Barry, Ali, the defense was composed. There was less pressure. Anytime when the pressure comes to the defense, we get the tallest goalkeeper in African football right now. They just catch the ball and just relax. It's building from here now. It's where I know Cape Verde. I think we will beat Cape Verde again. I'm confident we will beat Cape Verde secondly, because we only need to just get one goal per that game day. We don't double their work. So, and we go beat Cape Verde. My thing now is galvanizing these lads to face Mali. For me, it's what I'll be looking at. I'm not saying to overlook Cape Verde team, but I think we can overcome Cape Verde. They're not too. I was expecting more challenge, but going back to my own research, I think they then start their preparation on Monday. So I don't know why they leave their preparation too late. Cape Verde go to training on Monday. and then train 3 solid training, because I follow their Facebook page, I follow them, their website. They make a YouTube press conference. They call 23 players. Then preparation starts on Monday, where we don't on preparation for nearly a month. So it's already show we really were ahead of them for these particular qualifiers. So I'm not too worried about Cape Verde, and I think we can overcome Cape Verde easily. Today game is just a starting point, but going into the CHAN proper, for us to make it for the first time in our history to play the home base African Cup of Nations, we got a youth tax against Mali, and we know Mali. They're very solid in youth football. I think they're the runners up as well. The runners up in under 20, the runners up in CHAN Nations Cup. So we face Mali again on under 20 inside Mauritania from the August 28th to the 10th of September. So we have to look at it realistically. I think our next objective is Mali, and how we can get away with that is going to be a very tough competition for us. But nothing is impossible in African football.
Yeah. Where Desmond Ongo.
Desmond, if I communicate with the.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So,
Paul, where you go ahead, Paul. You go ahead.
Yeah. I think when I don't say a lot. It was a good showing. It was a very good showing. I mean, when you look at the game throughout the 90 minutes, there was not a moment where you say, "Oh, they're in trouble." Which brings me to the point where Ali make just not say Cape Verde going to training Monday for Gumi Topwi. It shows that we were really fit. I think from the first whistle, we went straight at Cape Verde. Yeah, you go say maybe not a different opponent, maybe we don't know, but we went for them. We really wanted to show that we want to win the game, So we had a good organization, both ways. We defended well, and when we needed to attack, we attacked. Good transitions in between. I mean, the midfield was good. We pressed when we had to press for win the ball back. And so it was a holistic package where you look at them. I mean, from a technical and tactical standpoint, we moved the ball around very well. We show we not only keep the ball, but we show possession. Who possess the ball? We want them with a purpose. We want go. We want give the ball to Prince Barry. Let Prince Barry isolate him. He's doing stuff. We striker be the move between the lines. They go deep. They go behind the defense. So there was so much fluidity in the movement, especially in the front two or front three. We had a settled midfield. So Prince Barry, of course, was very agile. Take the game to them, as well as Ali Conte, which score. He was brilliant in the first 10, 15 minutes. So you see, they set the tone from the first whistle, So I don't think so goalkeeper be really get anything for worry about, like what you say. So in all, it was a very encouraging performance, lots of to build on, of course. The only thing we'll get for watch for to me on side are complacency, because sometimes when something they go too easily, you become complacent. I see a few times where Malian, I don't know if now waiting, he passed the ball, but to me it was not really. There was no kind of urgency in the passing. It looked like sloppy pass. Where if the opponents maybe on another day they're sharp, they will intercept those balls and give us trouble. So those were some of the things that we may take note of. Of course. Like I said, the Cape Verde team not been deposed any threat, but it's because of the way we play that we neutralize all the threat or whatever threat for Don Kabuta. Second half started a little bit sloppy, like what you said. I think the first 5-10 minutes were a little bit slow, but the team got back in their stride. That's how we end the game first half, which take up from there. I was particularly pleased with the second goal of Ali Conte. It until they look for that kind of goal and the transition 2v2, Prince Barry running on the other side, take defenders, and then from this, on the running, you shoot, you score. Those are goals we don't hardly score, and go for the capitalize on. So to me, as somebody with a trained striker, it was fantastic to see the execution, So yeah, it was good. It was good all around, superb, that's something like I said, that kind of goal, you don't tell us at real national level, So it was a quality finish all in all. So yeah, like I said, credit to Coach Zappa. I think good preparations you see, good game plan as well, positive mentality, attacking football, playing to our strength, and neutralizing the threat of the opponent. So it was a good show, something to build on to the next game. I disagree with Ali when they say Cape Verde. I think we have to put on the same show if we can, but we get 48 hours or maybe 72 hours for let the boys recover. I hope they will go with the same intensity, for at least finish the game in the first half. Because if we score one, then really, I think unless we give away the game normal now, but if we're able to get one goal in the first half, in the return leg, we'll still play in Morocco. I think we'll be home safe and dry. And then we'll start thinking about Mali. One game at a time. Mali probably not the big horse, not the big team, for the thing, but love finish up Cape Verde in good fashion. That will give you the momentum and the confidence for going to the Mali game, in my opinion.
Okay, so that's not clear now. Say both Formula 2 say we objective right now for making to China if we qualify. So now
yes. I think we will go for them. I mean, based on the performances today, waiting if we say the FA for do. I think we for do everything in our power for we go for the Chan. Yes, we'll try for go for them. Yes, and I mean I'm not saying it because we don't win one game now. No, but realistically, like what you say, set up the objective for particularly Coach Sapa, because I'm so impressed with the way he's going about his business. Under the circumstances. So let her think about it. What can we do to help Coach Sapa and the boys? Because now, 9 of them they are where they play so within this team. Then they invite them in the first 8 team anyway, where the professional engineer around. Ali Bita would know this more than me. Most of those boys have been around the national team. I mean, some of them are you player there, or some of them don't play for your team, chairman. So you know them. I mean, this is an opportunity for let them set again 90 minutes under the belt at international level, even if not against the African opponents there, So let's go for it. If you can provide the tools for the coaches and the environment for them, yes, I think we have to go for it. Yes.
Yeah, but so for me,
that's the message, especially when we never qualify for this tournament. That's the message. We really need to go for it. It's not impossible. They're not any kind of team where anything special. They just play decent football. So if we approach them with the same kind of mentality, we can upset Mali. It's not going to be a new one, but they'll just take one game at a time. They'll round up. They'll wrap up Cape Verde first.
Make it talk about it before we think about the next opponent. But what I say, we confidence get for build now for face Mali. Any team else will go for play the next round. So now we know that Mali are imposed for no play. But based on what we see today, the character of the boys, the way they play, the determination, and listening to the coach after the game, in interview, he say, you know, for defend, you want to take the game to the opponent. Yes. Remember when we see the national team they play, these are some of the stuff that we say there.
Yes, I like that.
Take the game to your opponent. Yes. Let them go force them for make mistake.
So at long last, we don't get coach. We don't get coach when they say our attack. That's good.
Ali Conte, in 2 goals, them came from nothing. From a wrong cross from Prisbari or Lamine Conte. That was a volley cross. The cross go way up, but a goal, a challenge, a converter into goal. So that was not a precise cross. The second goal, the pressure, winner from them, counter-attack, 2v2, and eliminated the defender and score from nothing. Yeah. So that make us say, even when we were doing 2-0, you don't see anybody go play low block. We not drop off and start playing low block for
people. No, and that's what I was looking for.
We don't even think about managing the game.
No, we went for it till the last game. Yes.
We continue to take the game to them and play exciting football. What you get for happen?
Fantastic.
So at the end of the day, we're not getting nothing for lose. You just say we'll not ever qualify for this tournament. The mere fact we never qualify for tournament, you don't get nothing for lose anyways, because you're still on 0. That's what you're worried for.
And so the stamina as well. The stamina for do that 90 minutes, you know. I see Prince Barry at one point where he almost get cramped, but he grabbed back, he started to go. I mean, when you look at that, you're like, okay, there's something here. You know, these guys are really going for it. You know, so
we make it happy with them. Okay, the way they play, the style of play, they still get a very good, strong roster. Yeah, with a lot of players them on the bench. You get the IB computer on the bench. You get a Lampard on the bench. So you see, so you get creative Bouya there on the bench. You get a lot of creative players that really come in and play at any time. So we get a very strong team, but the excitement, you know, how the boys they play, they show off their qualities today. Everybody take the ball and play, not under pressure. If we don't go forward, we play back. Until we look for better option for go forward.
Exactly.
Yeah?
You know.
So
And you see also the build up. You see a build up structure. You know exactly who's at the ball and they go. The channel. If it's not possible, we'll go back. We start. We'll repeat. So it's a long time.
So I just fall in love. So what I like for see in every game on national team they play, we foresee something different. Every game they progress. Like today now, see the new players then from the goalkeeper to Mohamed Kallon, Meres, the boy number 4 jersey. Wow. I see on the last game when them play in the upline and one ball free so and they play last game. You see I'm so composed on the ball. Every time you have the ball, nobody take the ball away from him. This is the kind of player they put in the midfield.
And when in midfielder, for just get what you say, which I also they look for center half. Not away the midfielder for them, you hand the ball, you hand over the ball. No, but even when in midfielder, they be all middle marking and able to get rotation. It take the ball, go inside, force the opponent for come out, and he play, for like he lose. I mean, I was so impressed that he get that game intelligence. They will say, me midfielder, the coach and everybody, they are marking. There's no space. Okay, let me dribble, let me attract pressure for draw the man Musa come out, so me midfielder go free and I play the ball. I was so impressed.
So Zappa make a decision right there. You get Diego when a defensive midfield, we probably able to distribute for Musa a day. Not to that person they cover too much space, but you get quality with your foot for pass the ball anywhere for passer. You get Shaiduba able for take and go forward anywhere, able to take and go forward based on the characteristics. So based on what Zappa have to play, you have to go all out offensive. So you decide for you Shaiduba, we go take the game to the offensive area, and then he play with 2 offensive midfield, Mohamed Kallon and Okocha. So see everything was mobile. It was smooth coming. We'll not even get blockage. We always get exit.
No,
from building up on the back.
No, we play with 2 number 8. So we are always available. They always want the ball. They are direct.
Ali Conte and Zozi involved in the game today. He comes at the midfield, drop over, can pick him up and play. Yes. He's by giving me the depth, running behind the defender.
It was good. I mean, not only 2 goal no more score, but the overload the way they cost. If Canada midfield, they can't take that ball 4v3 on that midfield. I mean, Cape Verde had no time to mark him because everywhere he drop off, the defender like Cape Verde don't know what to do, and they get the speed for go up behind them. So it was good. It was really good.
That's my one take care. That's my word.
I think some we talk, but we need for look beside them players just to come out. Some of these boy we play today, Ali Wona the talk, we been the number 4, we play the central defense for we. Now boy we don't pass through a youthful system, we play the league way. You said no Mohamed, the league way Bella may be getting a saloon. He passed through all that system, and when he go Bo Rangers, he they play for more he go there. He play. So as a result, that confidence don't they. One thing where we for take into this team. Can we go back and look at the Premier League? Waiting he get for make we see them boys here, so we will see so today. So this tells us say we need for force the FA. We need for force the compulsory we get a compelling Premier League where they play. Each and every player go benefit instead of thinking say pass I go Europe before I go make am. Because when them boys here get league when they play week in and week out, day in and day out in the train, and then they get the intensive where they can and then pocket them. Then they get an opportunity like this. What do you see from them? Then they become a driving force because they know it is their future that is at stake. So they want to go break the national team, set a record, and also get a better opportunity outside the shores of Sierra Leone. But if we just invest in say, okay, the league played today, tomorrow it not play. It takes 6 months ago, we begin fair to ourselves, and people they chase the money because of their interest. Then we lost for see performances like this where we see. So the sustainability of this performance lies on waiting the league go able to give the players them and lies on the technical ability. Zappa is not performing well with this team because he has not been coaching. Now because he has been given the opportunity by Cambo Eagle for working every morning and every evening. So now he know the repetitions and where you get for bringing way come to a national side like this. And you don't see all the players there. So we really need for put emphasis. Let we compel with FA boss that if foresee the need for invest huge money in the league and also in the youth system. Not for just can't say I'm the lucky one, I come and go Nations Cup, and now this is what I'm doing. Yeah, there are problems everywhere around football in Africa, but money is coming in. If other nations are progressing, competing, we are referring to Senegal and Mali getting youth players. Why are they getting youth players? Because their youth league is playing. All players who played for the national team, they've come back home, build 1 or 2 academy, they would host them picking yasu, then they run for sell them out, but they run for travel them across Africa, across Europe, and then bring them come home back for camp play. Like as we talk now, Ghana Right to Dream, been in Europe a few days ago. then score something like 25 goals in all the matches they wouldn't play before they go to the final. And then in the final, then put in 3 goals, then win the trophy. These boys, they don't spend the whole summer now Europe. Now they'll be going back to Ghana. And when they go and graduate from the school, they will be shipped across Europe for play. What do you expect Ghana will get the next coming year? We talk of year 230. We talk of year 230. These people are talking of year 25. Because the contingent planning is there. Then coach will then get Ato Ado, bring the whole of Dutchman recently to Ghana. For can't see what they go do. They don't all players there. They don't sign a Dick Wege for make Dutchman they develop in the Ghanaian youth structure. Tell me where are they making the headway? So the need is there that you people on this panel who've played the game, made some good name out of it. You should see the need of going back, compelling the FA that it should be your time. You should be the face of saloon football. They're not for wait say person or that we will begin seeing Mohamed was the good person, or Paul was the good person. We begin look Paul in highlights them. You guys can still contribute to the development of saloon football. Let's stop being behind the shadow, the talk castle. Let the FA president and the team know say you guys are not begging job, but you have what it takes for build the face of saloon football, building confidence to people like Musa, we don't begin lost in talent where you get. Building confidence to like Ali Conte, we scored today. Because very soon, some people will begin like Ali say, one can go to Europe. You don't match for go play there. And when he come, he lost everything. So there is a lot what we need for to forget this boy, say, winning against Cape Verde does not mean nothing. You can go the next day, you lost to Cape Verde, you lost to Mali, you come back home, 0. But how can we get them out of this defeat? Make them mind they say, yes, we can still make it.
Exactly. So I mean, most of the things that we talk about every day is how good for sustain the operation. Yeah, I mean, talk about. Yeah. Now we come up with youth football for what we call youth football for. We not the explanation. We not get no clear explanation from the Secretary General of the Football Association, the PRO, the spokesman, the coordinator, even the SLFA president. They come and make a known to we say they register them. They register now all then various youth ages them, right?
Hold on, Kallon. You say you're bringing these people for the next show. Let's give them time to explain to the general public. If you say they not get planned, then they can't tell you them plan tomorrow.
No, I'm not saying not get planned.
Yeah. So
I think not get planned. I
think we'll give them chance to come and explain to the general public and to us what's the aims and objective in playing all these tournaments, yes. Which is for me, it's a very good starting point.
Yeah.
You cannot wave that away. The thing we need to look at now is how we move forward from this tournament, how we continue. The continuation, the system in Sierra Leone obviously need to improve. If we get the system in Sierra Leone, the operational system around football, I made a select comment just now, earlier on. We have to look at director of football, somebody that will plan the way forward of Sierra Leone football. We not just forget a system where we just keep participating. We need to get a plan, a written plan. For the next 5 years, this is where we want to be and work towards it. I think that is the advice.
No, but we don't see the plan now. We don't see the plan. Like the objective now, not see it. We don't see the plan. The plan is big level football play across the country, all age groups.
Which is to get the objective. If you look at football playing around the country in every level, it's the objective to make sure every corner will play football. And what you go get from that, like Desmond was saying just now, if you get a week in, week out football, you develop the players. But even when you develop the players, you still to have the structure on what next. It's not about just playing. So we are playing now, which is one thing, but we need more than playing. We need more than playing football. So this is where you get a director of football. This is where people will sit down to say, we want we under 15 to go be the best in Africa. We want we under 17 to be the best in Africa. We want we under 20 to be the best in our sub-region. But these things take time. So all these plans we need to work on. But getting football playing, let's be honest, 8 years ago, we only complained that we need to play football. We just see female football board done assemble teams that will go start female football. So somehow things are moving, but we still need to move more than the way they're moving, which is a clear objective. So if the coordinator, whoever is coming, let's them come. They will face them with their questions. Then let us see what is the plan. Let us see where they want to take the next level of this football.
Okay, well, let's send invitation then. Let's send invitation to the coordinator, maybe the PRO, if that is Secretary General one can, maybe the FA President one can, because we get a lot of questions in that direction.
Yeah, because it's
because that then they lead you to the Premier League. Because the pyramid is right there. So also would they right now? Because if you
let's be straight about something. Me and you know, a couple of years back with the complaints and nothing not happening. So things are creeping now. It's very slow pace, but it's happening for some reason. So because it's happening now, it's the right time to push more for more. So yes. The more we push, the more things are happening. So if we're gonna be next show, I don't know whether it's Friday, whether it's Sunday, let's tell these guys we want.
When is the game? So now we need for confirm with you and Desmond. The game is on Wednesday, right?
Yes, the next game, the second game is on Wednesday, yes.
So then I will combine because T-Boy get for the day back day for one game.
No, this was a one of T-Boy. They left early in the morning. T-Boy is so I'm not sure.
But don't left this weekend for Kallon, so it's not there.
And then when I get the show and we still get that show, they sort of for combine and do one.
I'm not sure. Like I said, this was a one-off thing. T-Boy they left Morocco in the morning. So they left Morocco in the morning, and I'm not sure whether we go able to show the second leg yet, because they're not going for day, but maybe the FA can put other plans in place for us to watch the second leg. But that doesn't stop us to start, because even if in a commentary we get, it doesn't stop us to start early on Wednesday and get things rolling.
Okay, then we'll get invitation now because we need to invite Courage, or the PRO, or IBK, or the Secretary General or the FA President. If they listen, then we can get maybe two of them. At least we need two with a different voice.
But Mohamed, on a more serious note, you can't bring them in Wednesday because you want to talk about the game. You want to talk of what happened in the game. So you think of bringing them in a program where we know see, we don't get to analyze anything else. Everything has to be around then structure, build up, then
so bring them back on Sunday. So
it's just for them, and we make it clear to we said in-house say we come here, we're not picking bones with anybody. The floor is yours. Tell Sierra Leoneans across Europe, we believe say them for go back and go support what's available in youth football development. Which roadmap the FA get for sustain waiting we want for see.
Okay, so that will be on Sunday. So let's push that to Sunday, and then we do the match on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
for we on the other side on we midweek show, we don't mind. We can call them off on Wednesday. Then we can
do one,
and then do one instead of us being scattered everywhere. We can say okay, we come here, we do everything. The next week we can pick up back. We show on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think Desmond is right. We will get the midweek sports show from their own side. We will combine one, make one like what you do today for the game. At least we don't get a clear picture of who's our stance. We'll complete on Wednesday. And then, of course, the invitation is open to whoever we get. But I'm still confused with Ali Bitali. They get plan and not get plan, whatever it is. So I'm hearing two languages.
No,
because I have never. Yes, they don't make appointment. Then sorry, guys. If I'm a little bit skeptical or critical, whatever you want to call it, I see appointments coming out, but I don't see a big overarching plan. Say now this one do, these are the strategy, and these are the execution, and these are the benchmarks. So because when they talk about plan, you got to have that, right? We want to have this, we want to have that, and this is how we're going to do it from point A to point B, and then from this. That's what you need from them. Something that is cohesive. That is a plan, okay? So it doesn't mean if they appoint. Sorry, with all due respect, I'm not saying anything that the appointments are bad. I know probably the one thing can maybe step by step, okay? But at least let them communicate until we see we have started and we are going. This is the direction we are going. We don't see Courage, okay, under 15. That's fine. Okay, Benson is taking care of schools competition. We don't see them go present and they don't call a meeting for regional heads and for arrange. leagues than at the regions, fine. But it has to be one cohesive plan. When one city they press release come out for this, press release come out 2 months later, another press release. Victor Luis is team manager for home base, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying the appointments are bad, but I don't see it like a cohesive thing. It's like they are making stuff going along as they go along, that's how they go and make things along. I don't see something cohesive. And when something like this not cohesive, it's easy for them to fall apart. Because then tomorrow you don't have anybody to hold responsible. If something today, who you go call, say, can't explain about this plan will happen. For example, where Chris Minkaya explains he will not appoint coaches there for so. We will not see that they happen. We call them back, say, hey, what's happening with these coaches? We don't say the plan of fail. You understand? Talking about infrastructure. If we don't see 11 stadiums, the minister can't talk now, say there are 11 stadiums in the plan. 2 years later, we'll call him and say, hey, what's happening to the 11 stadiums? Then we need to communicate that to UVS and say,
this is what down to five stadiums. Yeah. We don't negotiate to 5.
You see?
Okay, Paul,
so let's give them the space for let them, if they get time for let them come, that's fine. But we need to ask hard questions. Because probably I'm thinking different. I need something that I can hold, say, this is what you told me, this time, this is the benchmark. Because you cannot just put things there, Ali, without targets. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I see appointments. One day you go see the appoint under 15 coaches, press release. There's another guy signing the press release now. I know they see IBK signature today. That's fine.
Another person sign now.
Yeah, so there's somebody else signing. And when we see appointment for another person, now IBK they sign. I don't know how it works in-house.
Paul, I make a question.
Somebody they work, now the assistant they work, IBK don't go holiday. I don't know.
I make a question. A question earlier.
But
so
I'm not really.
May not be say. I don't want to let it talk in youth football, not for score points.
Exactly.
So you don't want just bring all these games, okay, all the age groups that they play without no objective. Let me get the objective and the roadmap.
Exactly.
What one gets to. What you want for do. When that the age group they prioritize. Now we don't see all them plans they need. So now you say, "Look, ask them for the plan." Okay, we they ask them for the plan. So now they invite the FA president. So, but the FA president and the coordinator. So now on the SPW, Benson say they get a whole plan. They get a whole project where they don't launch. I said, but I don't ever see her. Yeah? Who said they want to take Salon football to the next 5 years? Please, in that plan now, you get the technical side of it and you get the administrative side of it, right? For the administration, we don't care. Many deal with that, no problem. Yeah. Many can we agree the holistic technical approach and project of youth football in the country. Now we want to see.
For example, like your example, if for example, FC Kallon call me to, or even Cambo was call me to say, Mr. Parker, why you can't put together a project and this and that. I'll ask them, waiting at the objective. They will say, okay, we want to compete in the next 5 years, we want to compete.
Exactly.
Top 5 or one play top 4. Because I will ask, that's what I will ask. What is the objective? You understand? Example, now I'm changing clubs. I'm going to Royal Antwerp. Why I go the first year and tell me, they say we professionalize with youth operation and one compete with Anderlecht. They make it clear.
The objective
why we want compete? Why we want compete with Anderlecht? Because we get a budget of €7 million. One official will go compete, and when they go all around the country now for scout for the best players, we want compete for the best young players. They make a plan, Ali Bita.
Yeah,
they put the slide and show you everything, all the players and profile. Who that will get, who that will not get, who that will not lose. Every player where they don't drop or every player where they come in, they tell you exactly, and they tell you say. 4th position is what we want to go because top 4 always is the ranking for play Europa competition. We want to play in Europe as a youth team. The youth UEFA Champions League youth team and we want to compete. The sporting director make it clear, so everybody's on the same page. And based on that, even with training schedule and now with training regimen is based on that plan that we want to compete to the top 4. So we don't add more coaches, more individual trainers, more goalkeeping coach. For specialize in so many areas, for reach that target, for hit that target when they don't set. That's how you work. Now you go to training. I don't have to coach 22 players anymore. Maybe per week I coach 10 players. Specifically, this is what I do. So together it's a plan for how we reach, how we catch Anderlecht, or how we beat Genk, or how we beat Club Brugge for the 4th position. That is something similar. They look at it, they see. And if you do at club level,
they ask for. But I know for break it down.
At club level, you should be able to do it at national level.
No, because Ali will not give them. Okay,
Paul, my submission is straightforward. It's straightforward. the analysis we run now with where you are, it's clear. There is a technical director. There is somebody that put all these structures in place. Somebody draw this plan.
Who is the technical director?
No, I'm talking about Paul. The club is working for. I'm just talking. Somebody put all these plans together. That's what I'm saying. It's good we're playing football. It's good youth level. We're playing school football under 15, under 17. We're going into all this competition. A couple of years back, we're not going to that competition there. So now with this plan, with this competition we're going into, I am suggesting we need to get a technical head, somebody that will look at all this category and put a project together. So I don't think I'm saying anything wrong, but I'm at the same time.
They put the cat before the horse. So now, if I want to draw a project, listen now.
Yes.
If I want to put a project out there, before they put the project out there, I don't get the objective.
So no,
yeah?
we find ourselves. No, let's be fair.
Not just talk. Not just clearly.
Ali, they are
we find ourselves in a situation where
not just talk clearly on a session plan. If I draw my session plan for today, I get the objective already. If I don't get objective,
for example, if Mohamed and coach me an assistant now, it tell me say, Paul, this week I want to train attacking through the middle. I want to play. This is my session. This is my week this week now. So you and me and Mohamed goes, I say, okay, which session we want to do? What are we principal coaches? What are the players they will want?
What are the coaching points? What are the principles?
Yes. Which player they will need this week for really focus on? Because number 7, number 11, number 9.
That's where the 5 Ws comes in.
Exactly. That's the primary players. Then you get the secondary players, the defenders. How we want to let the defender they mark the attacker. So we get to plan that session plan the whole week. That's what we get for executor.
Yeah, with your objective.
You know, say at the end of the week, you don't reach your targets for let you principles and come over, which you expect from the players for execute in the game. Which is the test, because the game, training session,
you're right, Paul.
Session for reflect on the game owner they play.
Paul, you're right, but that plan, what you are doing now, what's that club you're working for now, doesn't start today. This is something they've put in place for a while. Now they're trying to build.
I just tell you, say they want to compete with Anderlecht this the beginning of this year, so they started this year.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying is. Even if they want to
compete, starting this year, but the structure of the club doesn't start this year.
No, okay. The structure not be there. But what are they trying to tell
That's
you?
It.
Them get like a benchmark. Them get a bit. Now they don't put layers on top. Okay, that's how I'm explaining to you now. So we get the SLFA. So if we want to compete now on every age group, we don't put layers there, right? Mohamed don't come out. You don't talk perfectly how they do. Under 15, under 17, under this. Stay we go. We make a 5-year. So now, what's in the club they do now, Antwerp they do? Yes, they have the financing now. I can tell you that because they get a benefactor now when they give them money. You understand? Don't tell them, say, every year they budget for 7 million euro. So now they're able to take every area, they're able to take coach, individual coaches, attacking coaches, defensive coaches, more goalkeeping coaches, more psychologists, even more therapists, physiotherapists. So they don't add to the layer, but then already it's not today that they begin. The only thing is they don't raise the bar higher because they want to meet the target. And every time you raise the bar higher, you want to meet the target, you get for go systematically for see where are they by December we get for evaluate what do we need more or what do we need for do more for reach to target. My point is if to say they started today is not correct. The only thing they want to be more competitive, so they don't add layers on top. But there is always a base. There has always been a base. Okay.
So what I'm trying to get at now, that base you are talking about, we need to get that base first. When we get that base,
that make us say you are talking about plan. So if you don't have, we need to get a base. How can you have a plan?
No. Okay. When was the last time we compete in all this competition? Do you remember Sierra Leone? Playing under 15, under 17.
No, I'm not against us competing. Exactly.
I'm coming.
At the same side with it.
I am making a point.
Say, it should not be scattered, Ali.
I'm not saying you are
against. It should not be scattered. It should not be under 15 they play 6 months and then 1 year later I'm not getting nothing again.
That's the point. I want to let Ali make clear.
I just want to make one point.
Okay, Ali.
Because it's getting late.
Ali, hold on. Let's start slowly. Okay. Now we'll talk about grassroots development, in terms of national teams, right? Mm-hmm. Now the FA president, Chris Kamara, then kind of make it clear to we use say make it clear say they don't register for all the competitions there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all these competitions. Now we'll talk about say the FA not get a technical director. So we wait for outline the objective, right? Wait for demand the objective.
Yeah.
Because if you say, I go play youth football, then the technical director for don't see the objective. If we don't see exactly what you get for be the end product. So on this case now, what are the end product would expect the next 5 years?
Okay. For me, in my own opinion, what I can see here, we're drawing the baseline now. We're trying to create the foundation for the next day. So if we get under 15, we go under 17, we get the zonal school tournament. All what we need to do is to keep it going. We need to keep it going because you can only find
Ali,
yeah.
I want for all you do. Where we find ourselves now, we're already on the same page. Where we find ourselves, it's not about keeping it going. It's about identifying what brings sustainability. If you say you are setting it under 15, you don't set it because people are putting pressure on you. The real age category for look at youth development.
It's a clear objective. It's a clear one.
The real age for look at youth development starts within 16-year-old because that's where the player and brain don't mature. For let's begin talk about the technicality, tactical, and everything of the game. From 12 to 15, it's just about introducing them to a different environment. So waiting Paul and Mohamed they try to say with Youssef, okay, it's a plus. We need for clap for Daddy Brahma for not coming with a manifesto, but don't begin do something good where we don't begin appreciate over.
Exactly.
But going forward, it is not on a blueprint. We go tell you, say, we get a reference point that from under 15 to under 16 or from 2022 to 2024 December, this now we cluster them for what we want for achieve. In the first 3 months, we want to set the youth structure. The next 3 months, we want to get the activity roll out. The next 3 months, we want to see the competition play. And the last month, we want to evaluate everything going forward for the next couple of years. This is what we're not seeing. We can get all the categories played in all the competition, but we are missing somewhere that we don't have a blueprint. And that's what is missing in our football. We need to get a blueprint where they communicate to whoever comes in. That this is the identity of Sierra Leone Football Association development. That person has to work with the blueprint. If it is not there, that's why we're here to make them understand that this is how it goes.
So yesterday,
thank you very much.
3 days ago, we get plus 1 hour meeting. Let's say with FC Kallon now. First, we get a meeting with the technical team, with the technical director and all, say, waiting for the objective for next year. Now we'll get the club champion and then we'll get the league. So if we not get the objective, how they manage to know the preseason, how for do preseason? What's going to be the volume of doing preseason? Or for train 3 weeks before the tournament, before the league, or for train 2 months before the competition. So because now we don't make a clear objective of what we want to achieve in the year, and now we know the baseline we're going to use for prepare the team for go play. At least I already understand. So now we want to go to the group stage. FC Kallon want to go to the group stage of this competition. Yeah, and then we want to win the league. So now it gets in preparation volume. We'll go for go with. So it's the same thing now. So if you say you have to do youth football, then we how they end up with youth football. Where the league right now, for me, this league, if the league play, the next league we're going to play, for me, we'll not go tag them as the Sierra Leone Premier League anymore. We will tag them as the Sierra Leone Community League. Yes, based on how they play the league there. So if the Western area teams they never play like Gabu, that's a community.
This is where we struggle to face the reality because generally, even with the right structures, the main thing we will forget, we not get them. And this is not today. So when you compare an advanced system and a broken system, and I really find it very hard to put them two together because first of all, you are talking about
low level they talk about football altogether because we don't have the structure to start to start.
But this is the point I'm trying to make. So where we are now, it's a starting point moving forward.
Ali, let's forget about the pitches. Let's forget about where we play.
So when minister say we close the stadium,
let's make another point.
Let's stop the league. We'll go play community football for 2 years. When they don't all okay, we all can play league now.
The football you saw today, I don't think so you go able to see that football day now with stadium.
No, but Ali want you for understanding what you talk so. let's forget about the facility. Let's talk about the structures. The structures start with a document. This document,
I'm not disputing that.
now in the lead you for go implement what you do. What you say so you right. The right step has been done with the effort by setting up the cadet level with the C now. But this cadet will not succeed if they don't have a blueprint that directs them of what they are doing. I think we might qualify now, beat Cape Verde the second game, we beat Mali, we went to the competition, and at the end of the day, these boys will come back, go to Marbella for go play football. Okay. Because it is not in a structure to say Marbella is a danger zone for them for play. Until we get her in a book, we condemn Marbella, and then strategic are put in place for go build Marbella, then we are moving forward.
Desmond, I said the same thing in one sentence. What we are doing now is a good start. It's a creeping movement. We're doing something in the right direction. But now we need someone that will sit down and draw this plan for where we go next. I said that I've made that statement a couple of times, but again, you guys are saying that is what we do first before we go. But it's fine. We already started something. I'm not disputing what anyone is saying, but what we need now, we need to.
So I cannot start building the foundation of a house. Then you can call me now and say, hey, Mohamed Kallon complete this house.
But Kallon, we know who side this football don't come out. Kallon, we know side this football don't come out. Oh, no, this football has always been a struggle. So if things are moving now, what we need to ask for is this same project owner they outlined. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but I'm saying we don't start. Now it's about time now we ask them for more.
Okay, we'll go ask them. Oh, it's fine.
You know, I'm not saying because obviously you maybe you have to get the last time Paul analyzed Mauritania. What they do, they call somebody, say, come in, put our house in order. Today, Mauritania is hosting everybody.
Yeah.
So, like for example,
exactly what you had the driver say. We don't give an example of what Mauritania do. Where the past government, the past 10 years, the sport minister, very young guy. I think he's the son of I don't know that. You know that he go hire Jean Tigana. He gave him a 5-year contract. Yes, he didn't need money to bring Tigana. But the plan with Mauritania set for them football, now 5 years. For the infrastructure, now 10 years. Okay? So the football, 5 years, we want to have 3-4 national team of this category. That's what they did. They put Tigana in charge. Tigana left, they took him as a consultant, pull on France, can't go Mauritania. Of course, it costs money to do that. I'm not saying we have the money to do that.
But Algeria don't take the Joker right
where
now.
Tigana then give Tigana 6 months for go around the country. Let identify any side where if it's favorable for the country for build stadium there. You understand? So it was a holistic package then, yeah. Stadium, facility, what he need. You understand? They tell us, say, go around the country, look any side where if it's favorable, come back, give you a plan, they will execute it. He went and did everything in 5 years. All those things, I would talk about Mauritania now. You know more than I do that Mauritania is hosting this tournament. You tell me now about Mauritania. This thing didn't happen because yes, there's a political will behind it. I have to give that to Mauritania. There was a political will and the money behind it to say we want to play football in Mauritania. But you know who they got? They got Jean Tigana from France as a consultant. For 5 years. They had him for 5 years. They had a plan for 5 years. 5 years for the stadium, and then 10 years for the football. And this thing started way back in, I think, 2010, 2012. I don't remember again. Okay, so now you tell me, Ali, you they follow Mauritania football now because maybe they send the stadium, maybe they post now we group. More Mauritania the stadium, the way they make it, then 10,000 stadium. Where they say this kind of stadium we can have it, this kind of stadium we can have it. But don't forget say Mauritania, we don't get Tigana waiting on the ground already. We don't identify all the stadium there. Where Mauritania they build now. Okay, inside the last 5 years, where you be the share them picture they between our group. And then secondly, then football, they make it 10 years because they give themselves enough time for go around the country for which is so there's something they put down for us before they go to work, they get to work. You understand? That's a good example of what you be the try for share with me the other day about Mauritania. Now you even talk say now from the notes they were again you say Mauritania and they get for host Mauritania will host under 17, under 20 will play in Mauritania, the tournament will play in Mauritania, under 15 will play in Liberia, under 17 tournament. So this because Mauritania prepare for that. You see? as hosts now, then automatically they qualify for the tournament. So they have a base. They already don't get a base. They look for stuff.
But that remind me, senior brother, tonight. When the FA call you for Ghana and Turkey, you not just go there because you're a reporter, but the first thing you do, you build a structure. The structure is that you write everything that you want to do.
But no go far. The mind structure we left. The mind structure we left. Now they enjoy the legs.
Then you left there, you structure don't they add.
If you don't get that foundation in Angola, now they see every game.
Why did you succeed? You did not succeed in going to build the physical house.
No.
But you succeed in building the ink force. You ink everything how you want them, and now when you go, you execute them. So this is where we stand.
Now then the bill on which he don't left for the night.
Okay, let's look at what happened tonight. The game we watch. You sit down, we need this game. You don't look. Now radio will go for commentate. What do? You call T-Boy. You fed T-Boy. You know, you go fed the team manager. You fed Chris Kama. You fed them all. Say, this game no show. It go be a slap now on her face. What did they do? Then T-Boy drive with a car from Casablanca, Rabat to Marrakesh. The car they wait time, the game did done. As the game did done, he's in the car going back home because the structure then you earn and then you income. This is what we need for C.
Listen, guys, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I know fight. I basically saying we're talking about 10 years plan. We football don't come on a very dark place. This is the first.
That's an example, Ali. That's an example.
This is an example. So this is the first very year. For a very long time, we see things are happening. So I'm commending this executive for that, regardless of anything. But yes, we need a structure, we need a project plan, and I think we're going to get that because everyone is listening. Everybody understands you cannot go further without having an objective of where you want to be in the next 5 to 6 years. That is a simple truth. So not disputing what you guys are saying, but looking back where we come from and looking back what is happening today, I'm only asking now they can, build from what is happening. We just have to build from what is happening. That is what I am saying. So there is not, we can't be complacent. Say we have to play all these competitions. Yes, but we need a clear blueprint in where we want to be. For me, that's what I am saying. Sierra Leone football from 2013, we don't go under suspension, we don't go under FIFA ban, we don't come through so many difficult times. Now is the time to change the narrative. And I think what is happening now, for me, is a good thing. It's only we have to build from this position we are now. Today we see home-based players, then they play. We all say they play well because we organize a league. And this league has to continue. This league must continue. We have to play week in, week out. We have to play year in, year out. Then we have to compete in all this competition. While we do this thing, we still have to get people at the background, the structure and plan for the future. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, okay, in other words, you have to put the plan in place and work towards the plan. But obviously, that is not the situation. Now, if we get 10 qualifiers, we get for play all who qualifiers them away from home, which is a damper to football as a whole. But maybe the next 2-3 years, when we go see the marvelous Sheikh Hassan Stadium go down, maybe the CAF project the way Madam Anjan they announced, all done put in place, they will see how things pan out. But for now, things are moving from where we used to be. That's all I am pointing out. I'm not saying you guys are not asking, you're not saying the right thing. You're saying exactly probably what we're supposed to be doing. But where we come from and where we are now is a plus.
Ali, you are right.
I don't think anybody's questioning whether what you're saying is not correct. Why are we here talking about the home base, the B team today? It's because things are happening. But now, maybe not big idea we or waiting, or maybe they ask for too much. It's just to put it now in a cohesive plan so we know our targets. I hope you understand what we are saying. It's not like you try to repeat yourself over and over. Yes, but let's see it now into its action now. Yes, but let's see it now with clear objective now. Okay, not for play no more now. Yeah, we don't start for play. Fine, it's encouraging. Looking from where we are coming from.
And while we are where we are now, it's a big progress, yes. But now we are demanding also that we have something now concrete, say, we want to keep this, we want to sustain this. And me and you go be judged based on that particular thing. Because we cannot just leave it floating out there, Ali. Let's be honest. Tomorrow, if we have this, something goes wrong, who are we going to talk to? We'll go just go back to Usa in there, say, them and just do that, no more for satisfy. We'll be making the same complaint. I mean, we'll be saying the same things. When somebody can't talk, say, with a Big Ten stadium, if we don't have a document of government policy behind or waiting back, how can we know see that person go accountable one day? We don't know that. And we have been promised that there will be not only there will be a governing document. There always going to be a direction. It's about time we try to professionalize. What do we do, Ali? Let's stop leaving things into leave them for coincidence. Say, okay, Lord, try no more. Anything come inside this, at least you don't try. No, trying is good, but let's have it concrete. Let's have it set in waiting step. And then if we have to upgrade it or like waiting Desmond say, make a blueprint, that's fine. So anybody we come, we get a fallback plan. We don't have to start all over again. You understand? That is something we have to demand. But what you're saying is the same thing we'll be saying. Otherwise, we'll not be sitting here talking about the B team because they don't register for them this year, and we know they are going now. We are happy. That's fine. Under 15 is going. You don't highlight, say, the tournament under 17, under 20, and Mauritania, they will be taking part. Fantastic. But after that tournament, Ali, we want to know what happens with those boys. Are we going to sustain this? What's the plan? If they qualify you say don't talk and I say which amount of
the problem that because they get objective
for the next Olympic. You say talk and I which amount say too early. You say no, it's high, low. So if the Olympics is 2024, then we have to see if we can register those boys. The boys you have highlighted, most of the boys you have discovered through you, most of them boys they don't, 2 years later they are down the road where. So Ali, if you are not a dogged reporter, if you are not somebody very 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 nosy and waiting, you think these people will have taken these things? No, if you be not report number one, you forget. It would have been gone, but you're still reporting on those boys. Even when they don't go in clubs, you they follow them, and that's how nobody not going to give you credit. Nobody not going to deny you that credit. Say Ali Bita is not the one who discovered some of them over there, even most of them, and you follow their careers. You understand? Okay. So that's something the FA should have been doing. But you as a dogged journalist, with all your stubbornness, with all the discredit and try to discredit you, today look at where we are. Thanks to Ali Bita.
So Ali, what will they talk here? Yeah. So what will they talk here? We're not there against the FA. We are very very happy. We're very happy with the grassroots development. Football they play across the country. Female football they can start. They don't set up the female Premier League. Everything is fantastic. Everything is fine. Okay, now we'll talk about the grassroots project in terms of national teams. Yeah, we're not getting no problem with that. We know when the same thing happen. What happened after they go and appoint 48 coaches without no objective? What happened? It called down. They're not sacrificing without no nothing.
There was no objective.
So now
coaches there, but nothing not be objective.
So now we know the same thing happen again. Now you say grassroots under 15 they play, under 17 they play. Okay, under 20 they come, under 20. Okay, so what should they play for? So after 5 years, we think for be the clear objective up there of what you want to achieve. Yeah, we see Liberia then president, FA president. In 6 months, we see the transformation inside Liberia. Yeah. How many six artificial turf? Yeah. In 6 months. See this transformation. Now we don't wait. We don't get a problem. We they give the FA ample time for do their job. They don't do 1 year now, they just pass 1 year slightly after 1 year. We still give them time. We don't oppose, we don't go nowhere. But what they say, we are so demanding. I'm a demanding footballer. Why the player I want to do well every day. Every day I want to do better. I want to do better. So I'm not mean to say because of they don't set up under 15 or 17, so not for look for the end product. What's going to be the roadmap? What's going to be the objective? Who's want for drive? Because now we're ambitious. Now we don't see, now we don't put you on the toes, we don't see something. Now we want for see at the end. Now I know what they ask for. And they talk say they don't get plan, as you say. I'm not saying they don't get plan, but where is the plan? Let's see the plan so we part of her. Let's develop the game together. It's just like the other day, all the requests say, then for show we the game. National team not for the play, but for the senior national team they practice. Then for show we. And now play for day on social media, also for the watch national team. Every day, the technical director or the head coach or somebody coordinator from the national team for the camp on air and talk to me directly. So we have source, so we have information to relate to our viewers. But if nobody can talk, unless the technical director, they can't apply the plan, the project. Okay, now we're going to this tournament. Now what here I ask you for let you do. Now that's for coming from the FA. Tell me exactly what team would they play for? What team at the CHAN competition? You break them down for everybody to understand. So what if this for the come up from the FA? So they forget a channel or a forum who saw for go listen and go watch. What in the objective of the FA? Why would they go into those competitions? Why would they play under 15? Why would they play under 17? Why would they play the home base? For what would they play there for? We for no. Now they say, I'm not saying they don't get plan. No.
You want to repeat everything again?
No, don't repeat that. We don't know. No, don't know. Now this is what we do. No, I don't know if you say we don't give time or we don't give them space.
Go in circle again.
Yeah, I don't say like we would oppose them. We put it on their toes. It's just like where somebody from the FA tell me other thing the other day, and they respond to her. You know what I mean? And they wait to let the FA president come where they speak for the FA on behalf of the FA. Okay, where they make policies in the FA. Now, I know one for talk to before, so I will ask them a question number one for act. So, and one of the most important questions is the roadmap, because based on that roadmap, we go explain to we. Now we will know say the questions about come out from. But now the other time it come, it make them clear now and say we register the all-in tournament and then do it. So now we don't see competition in there. Even though the competition in there, most of them don't recognize competition there, but we appreciate it. Not so we comment to. Yeah, they go play some competition.
No, but all the competition are recognized.
The Liberia tournament.
The WAFO under 15 zone A is a recognized tournament. Yeah. The under 17 tournament.
But who creates that for ourselves? Who creates the tournament for ourselves? Come on now. Because no, it's all positive,
right?
For me, it's all positive. We creating tournament for ourselves, for not create them. The most bottom line, football they play, the boys are playing. That's what I care about. At the end of the day, we know the tournament that they come out from. Yeah. So now the tournament will be also for focus on. Okay. Now we get the under 20. The under 20 will lead we to Olympics one day. Now the Olympics day, it will lead we. It will create that kind of atmosphere where the Nigeria create. The Nigeria football transformation, it comes from the Olympics, right? From 1996. Yeah. From America, Olympics in America, 19 transformed the whole of America, Nigeria football. So we set the way for that. We wait for that big opportunity there. So our breakthrough under 17 competition, maybe the World Cup, we win the World Cup, or we win the Nations Cup under 17, or we say go win the Olympics. Then Salon football will transform to the next level.
All right, guys, I agree. Let's enjoy the victory today, and let's save it for the next day. Because obviously, if you're going to bring the coordinator, you're going to bring somebody from the FA for can talk on some of them.
No. So now we invite the FA president from here. From here, I will text them. You say go text them. All man will text them. So let's see. Say we really want them here. Not to one person they call them. Me, they call them. Everybody for call them. Then when they call. I don't know if okay, not get the FA president first, but the coordinator, I don't think say we'll go for talk. But
when you bring the boss, bring the boss. When after the boss, you go bring in one day really closer to her. When they talk in the area.
Okay, not play them justice. Don't bring the boss cam. Yeah? Don't bring the boss cam on what you say again on Sunday, right?
Sunday, yeah. Okay,
so on Wednesday we will go for the game. So I leave it and for make him miracle back. Make sure you bring that game to me. Because now, now you know the plans of the FA, you know better than we. So please, I don't beg them before. I don't beg them on SPW. I say any game.
I know better than you guys. You guys are technically you're technically inclined. I am just looking at where we used to be and where we are now.
Yes,
which I think is a plus. But
no,
I don't think. But
yeah, of course, big time.
We agree with you. We agree.
No, but to be candid, Ali, you've said it all, and we are in a better position now. But let me remind you of one thing, that we are not in a better position. 8 years ago, when Aisha been there, some of all this competition we played there. Now, what we been asking, waiting Aisha, the waiting people say, he will not be go play under 20, he will not be go play under 15, Nana Guinea, they want to not be in this. But where are the boys? Where are the teams? How sustainable it is? Then can then drop them and Cambia, everything done. That's the end of the show. So but where there is a
objective,
where there is a blueprint, when you make payment, we don't go to the paper. They don't make payment, what do we for do? The paper will remind we. So it is not about just all of us going to this competition and then we come back. Why do not reinstate the other coaches the way we did? Because there was no result in the competitions they wouldn't give them for good play. And some of them then pull them with no knowledge whether they can do the job or not.
I still, with all what you said, I respect that. No, I'm not disputing anything, but I still think we're forging ahead in the right direction.
Right direction. The only thing, the fight needs to be intensified. Like how you don't intensify
But that's what we're doing now.
the media work. Like how you don't intensify the media work. Because of the news where you go out and bring and everything, how you galvanize people. Now everybody within the FA media team wants to put on a better coat. Because why? They know Sierra Leone is becoming bigger than them.
Okay.
They use it everywhere.
So it's not about me. Me do my thing differently. The FA media do their thing differently, and the media guys in Sierra Leone do things differently. Me, I'm just a passionate person, so I'm trying to better my work every day. So I don't compare myself with nobody. That is, I don't really know. Don't link me and the two things.
Me, I'm linking you. So because I don't see the bites where they come. I don't see the bites where they come. Let me tell you, in the history of Salon football, Mohamed and Paul can testify. There has never been a time that a Sierra Leone player has been reported off than this 2022. The bloggers that we have around the world today, one news Ali writes, it goes to every different content in their own making or how you make them. So that tells you, in fact, people are not sleeping now, they go dig past you because they want to know. Somebody see somebody, they play Tomatis Corp section as a Salon player. They can't ask, but you go ask Aliba, I don't see this player as a Salon player. So this tells you the effectiveness of the blueprint you've made for your own standard. That's what we want around our FA. We want to see Daddy Ibrahim Awe saying a one-year president or one-time president go out, heads high, say, this is what I've done for Sierra Leone. I can stand everywhere, take my cloth off, that I did it as a president in this difficult time. And that's what we want for him. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing everything we're doing in Sierra Leone.
Okay, so we continue for sure. We appreciation to the NSA, the Ministry of Sport, the SLFA.
Paul, you wear glasses today. You look me funny eyes.
Don't you look funny eyes?
Guys, I don't tell when I say I get allergy. Me nose, me eye, everything they block. So I need they have to give me glasses to wear, please. Don't have me talk about my glasses, please.
Man, so now
I'm very excited. I have an allergy problem, you know.
We're very happy. What we start for talk about 2 years ago, we're seeing it right now. They not only do them because they want for do them. They do it because they are forced to do it. Because that's the reality. That's the only way to go. Grassroots football is the only way to go. If you not be bringing under 15, under 17, under 20, 23, we for still bring the pressure anyways. Pressure for be there every day. So, but the president, now listen, president, right? He listens, right? He knows that way they for go because it is see the example from other countries. So now they're doing it. We we'll say thanks to them. We appreciate them. The NSA, the Ministry of Sport, the SLFA, and everybody where they are around for put this together. The government where they point the resources for make sure with teams they go play. In Morocco, for that example, now we get a difficult moments where they play away from home, where we get to spend more money and all. So we say thanks to them. We appreciate them, but we want to see more. Okay, we want to see more and a clear picture. In a clear picture, we go for talk every day and know exactly what's going on with the football in the country. That's it.
All right.
Alibita still not raise expectation. Let's go to what we get right now. Anyway, guys, it was great. I don't think they would take listeners' comment today, but it was good. It was good to see our boys today.
So Wednesday we'll do all that. Wednesday.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Maybe we'll get Coach Zappa on Wednesday probably.
Yeah, after the game. Yeah, we'll
Coach Zappa after Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll get the victory. We'll get Coach Zappa on the line definitely. So, Bita, anything coming up in the coming days? What we expect in the coming?
Nothing major apart from the qualifier where we play the second leg, and I think that's the major thing we all look forward to. It'll be nice to see.
So, do you have a timeline, the dates about these competitions? Do you have a specific? Do you have the date specifically there near you, off top of your head? The under 15. I think the under 15 is in Liberia in October. You said.
The under 15,
under 17, sorry, under 17 tournament will start in October.
No, the under 17, yes, is in 1st of October to the 10th of October.
Yeah, 1st of October.
Then I think the under 20. So, but as time goes on, we'll go for the report on all those competition. But the immediate one now is the one we play on Wednesday, which is the CHAN qualifier. Obviously, this one is every 2 years. So it will be very, very important if we can make it. At
How
least,
about, I think for the home-based players, this is a
yes,
fantastic tournament.
it'll be very important.
It is great. It is great. They deserve it. They really
And I
deserve
think
it.
we get a very good, talented home base.
Yeah,
Stars.
yeah. I think we should give it a try every time with this tournament come up. This is the only way we can know how good they are. Obviously, it's good. It's good. I'm so proud of the way they performed today. It's good. Okay, guys.
Is it?
There's still no talk about Musa Tumbo today, so I think we'll close from there.
Because it was spark debate again.
But the only thing is, if Coach Zappa getting result we want, then which means in exclusion of from the team was justified, or we still need that in the future, whichever way.
I think Ali na the second goal scorer in the league. So Ali Sef na a good striker, but obviously
technically now Ali will be the top goal scorer because he scored in 14 games.
okay.
Yeah, he scored 11 goals in 14 games. And Musa Tumbo scored 19 goals in 34 games or 35 games as well. Because he missed like 3 or 4 games.
Well, I don't think there's a technical issue in that. It's how much goals you score, not how many games you play. So,
well, you always talk about statistics. If they take game to goal ratio, then it's Ali probably in game to goal ratio better pass.
That is talk about, yeah.
Yes, obviously, but the golden boot will still go to Musa.
No, of course.
Yes.
That's not something to take
a better goal ratio and the golden boot.
The only people will say Ali is a consistent goal scorer. Yes, he scored. Now they do for a living. So for me, I mean, he don't do excellently. I mean, he don't do very, very well. I mean, coming to the Premier League for the first time, he played only 6 months. He scored that amount of goals. They continue the national team, coming back and start scoring as well. That means you get a long way for goal. And this is the type of players really smell.
Yeah, there's something there, not only the goal away they score, but there's something, you see something.
Yeah, he gets something. He gets
something. Yeah, in his movement.
Yeah,
in his movement, the way he plays, the way he handles the ball on the pitch, there's something there. It's not only about scoring goals. It's maybe all in game together, the whole package put together, and they make it score a lot of in goal scoring so consistent. But when you talk about the all-round game equalities, I think there's something to look forward to. There's something there, definitely. Yeah. Okay. I was impressed. I mean, the contribution to the game, in hold-up play, in link-up play, everything was. There's still some work to do, of course, but he's there. I think he can improve. He can only improve from there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love the defense. The defense played very well, very composed.
Oh yes, I was so happy because
very composed.
Over the years, there was always one pattern.
Maybe they put along maybe only 4 times.
Yeah, it was always hitting the ball long over midfield, fed for second ball. Today I saw a team playing. I'm like, yes. I mean, Coach Zappa, I'm so proud of him. Like I said, I need to forget on Wednesday after the game. If we win, hopefully we'll get Coach Zappa. But he came out directly. He said, "This is how I want to play. I'm not going to come to defend. Wednesday again, we are going for it. We are going to try for it." It could sound naive if he lost, but at least he's standing by what he believes in. So fantastic. And the boys are doing the job. It was really good to see. I mean, our defenders were playing football. And when possible, they start, possession with purpose. There's a purpose to which they do. There's a pattern of play. There's a style of play. It's good. The players trust each other. You see it in the work. That's good. There's something there, something to build on. Absolutely. It was good. It was good to see, really. Even if neutrally they watch, to Saloma, you know, see Saloma was playing football, the way it's supposed to be played, or the way we say football should be played. Obviously now against Cape Verde, when they meet up Mali is a different opponent, we'll see. But once you get the basis, the basic right, your main principles are right. You want to play the right way. You want to possess. I think you will possess against any team that gives you the opportunity to possess against them. So that's something to work forward to. Obviously, when you meet up a superior opponent, we will force you to do 1 or 2 things. Probably it will be different. But at least you express yourself, and you go for it. It's something we have to teach the boys to play the right way, even at the youth level. I wish we had a blueprint, like what in Desmond they say. We had a blueprint of how they believe and how they play, and get the players to believe in the system for play. Because it's all about belief. And if you start playing at 15, I think when you're 25, 35, you still play the same way because there's a belief. So that blueprint there we need for nurture. That's something we need to do. We need to see. We need to see far. We need to have that vision. I hope we really, really have a discussion on this on the technical side, because it will be necessary going forward. You know, with all these teams playing now, let's have an identity. Let's try to create an identity and see how best we can go. And let's empower the coaches as well. Let's not forget, because good coaches, like they say, always make good players. So to see Zappa really expressing himself today and the boys doing exactly what he wanted to do, it was fantastic. And he didn't come out to say, oh, yeah, Wednesday, you know, I got to be careful. I want to keep me 2-0. No, he said, Wednesday again, we're going to play. We're going to go for it. And we're not going to defend, you know. So I'm really proud of what he did. And I like his, I think the way he thinks, his ideas are rubbing off the players. I think you can see he's been working with these players for 2 months. You see a handwork about the waiting I envision how I want to play the champ and the players. You see everything we want to do. They rub off the players. It was fantastic to watch. It was good.
Okay, guys. Well, see you guys on Wednesday.
Let's leave everything for next Wednesday.
Ali Bita, I know say Bubbly Bita, you can't hot light by you know light to come on outside to do that. Try evacuate yourself from outside. Guys, it has been great. Desmond, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you, bro.
Ali Bita, thanks for as always.
Thanks you, man. I like the objectivity about we own thing what we do.
Thanks for your networking. Your network is always getting bigger and bigger.
We try to do the best for science.
At some point, journalism, you gotta put journalism at that side. You gotta be the main. I don't know which position you're gonna be. Technical director maybe is too. But administrative director, maybe, I don't know, there's something, there's some...
Would they designate one position, don't worry, would they fence for
yeah,
you?
Journalism, Ali Bita would not big pass journalism. He goes, but Paul, listen to me. I don't want to let it continue for 50 years, but I don't pass this stage.
Once things are right, we'll be fine. So,
no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But let's keep it going, guys. It's been
no problem, man.
It's been a good time together. It's been a pleasure.
Okay,
so guys, see you guys on Wednesday, guys.
Okay, Wednesday.
No problem.
Sorry to our viewers.
Desmond, see you, man.
We'll go at the chance on Wednesday.
Cheers, guys.
Desmond busy in phone. Desmond too busy today.
Desmond.
All is for you. Everybody they ask me Ali. So I'm just busy answering them.
Hey, what did they ask you for Ali for?
Everybody. So I do your work.
I don't get a job for the Ministry of Sport. They say
Bodia on a left joke, Bodia.
Hey, serious.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Thank you very much.
Sports t-shirt we're wearing now, and I want to put your iPad.
Hey, that's what somebody say in the comments.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.